Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ekul Chamberlain. Hey! Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Streaming in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the chat, so come on, let's vibe. To the devil or around the corner. The boys say they want some Monster and booze, but I really don't wanna quit a buzz like I had last week. I must stay deep, cause free chat is cheap. I like the young old vibes, Danny, Tiger, Lily, and Eva. And as I continue, you know they're getting sweeter. So what can I do? I really beg super tips, my lord. To me, grifting is just like a sport. Anything juicy is all good. Let me review it. Please set in the tea and crumpet. A little bit of Joey in my life. A little bit of comic by my side. A little bit of Gino, all I need. A little bit of steel toes, what I see. A little bit of KB in the sun. A little bit of Enelo all night long. A little bit of Bed Dabbler, here I am. A little bit of you makes me your stand. Ekul Chamberlain. Stream up and down and move it all around. Shake your filter to the sound. Put your hands on the ground. Take one step left and one step right. One to the sub and one to the light. Dox your friends once and dox your foes twice. And if it looks like this, then you're doxing it right. A little bit of Joey in my life. A little bit of comic by my side. A little bit of Jane, know all I need. A little bit of steel toes, what I see. A little bit of KB in the sun. A little bit of Enelo all night long. A little bit of Bed Dabbler, here I am. A little bit of you makes me your stand. Ha! Tea and crumpet. The crumpet. Ekul Chamberlain.
Hello, and welcome to the Ekul Chamber. I am your host, as always, Ekul Pineapple, and there's a little bit of flying solo to do on these Sundays. We can't always be stealing Orochi for a little bit to talk shit about people that I like. Can't always happen. Hope you are all doing well. I had non-stop issues before the stream, which is great fun, but we can get over it now. We are going to be covering a lot of Schmuel washing today. There's two bits of Schmuel that I absolutely loved. His second behind the wall episode that he did, where he properly lost his head right at the end of it with his viewers, which was fun. And actually a little bit of yesterday's one with Mr. What's his face, Mr. Sideface, what are you called? Panhandler. With Panhandler, I did try to remove as much Panhandler stuff as I could. I promise you. We do have other clips as well if we get to that, if we're lucky enough to have those clips unlocked. But yes, we will be going for 3 hours. It's going to be great fun. Glad to see you. And look who it is. Hello. How's it going, Penny? You good? Yes, some Schmuel washing. We will have the Schmuel board non-stop throughout as well. Just throwing it in whenever we feel
Schmuel board. I'm not really taking it too seriously. Schmuel board.
No, absolutely. It's not us. It's not poor old Schmuel that takes things too seriously. It's definitely everyone else. Absolutely everyone else. Labyrinth Mystic starting the show off with 5 gifted. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you very much. Very generous.
Thanks for donating, Labyrinth Mystic. I really missed that tick. Get it. Effing home run, Pineapple.
I'm fucking hilarious. I'm. Thank you very much, mate. I do appreciate it. And of course, we can switch stuff up now as well. With regards to being able to see a little bit of Sam Bibley later on, maybe if we play our cards right. Thank you very much, Labrin. Appreciate it. Like I say, it's been a bit of a day for old Ekul Pineapple. So bear with me. It will get remotely better as it goes on. Just a bit. Yeah, sure, Shades, not a problem. Can you explain their silhouettes? So I am what they like to call a grifter. So when people donate stuff, I like to have a little bit of extra stuff to give back. So I create extra clips, and by create, I mean I stole Sam Bibley's latest video for us to watch. You can maybe work out the second one as well. And there are a few extras. So yes, there you go. There you go, Ken. Ken gets it. But yeah, brilliant. 1 second. There is a little bit of Joey C as well being covered by Schmuel that we can go over. So that will be a blast from the past. 7K. Wow, that's not too bad. Let's aim for $7 here today, guys. I reckon we can do it. OG Mumbling Nick says it should be called Schmuel Board. I should have called it that. That's very good. Well done, Nicholas. That's why he gets paid the big bucks. Good work indeed. So yes, as I say, there are two different streams from Schmuel. One of them is behind his paywall. Okay. And I do get quite a bit of grief every so often about my filter, quite rightly, hiding behind my filter. But Schmuel does definitely use a filter as well. The camera that he uses, I have the exact same camera, and he definitely has the filter on. I know he says he doesn't, but he 1,000,000% does. So yes. Good advice from Younger Vibes. If you are new here, please do subscribe. And if you're not new here, you should have already hit like, but I'm sure you'll get there throughout today. There you go. Oh shit, Peanut. If I laugh today, there's a crisp $20 in it for you, Nobed. Well, that's unlikely. Put that back in your wallet. I think you should be fine. But yes, maybe Schmuel will do some of the merriment for us. What do you reckon? So yes, Mickey, Joey's wall of text on X was kiss, chef's kiss. Did you see Joey's stream earlier on today as well? He was using some dodgy ass gambling site where he'd worked out a way to kind of get one past him so he could keep getting free money. But he wanted us to sign up so he could get $10 free on it. Don't think anyone signed up, but still, it's pretty interesting. So anyway, sorry, Schmuel, to be interrupting you. I think we should just watch Schmuel non-stop and every so often just interrupt with something. I think that's the best way to deal with Schmuel. But yeah. Are you covering the Panhandler Schmuel stuff, Rochi? Because I'm not going to be covering any of the stuff that you've done today. But yeah, should be fine. You should be fine.
Good evening, friends. It's Schmuel Buckman. Help me out, kids, and tell me how the sound is.
So far, so good, Schmuel. So far, so good. Yes, do not forget, 5 o'clock Eastern, Rochi 888. We'll be covering some of that Joey nonsense that we all love so much. Talking about nonsense, Kim gifting 5. Thank you very much, Kim. I appreciate that. Very good of you. Very kind indeed. I guess now there's not guests on it. I can just remove that whenever I want instead of switching screens like a motherfucker. Thank you very much indeed. The lovely Kim Bowley. I'm not stalling whilst I find you drop.
Thanks for the donation, Kimberly. #1 supporter of the Ekul Pineapple Show. Stole another one. Get in there.
Get in there indeed. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Very, very sweet of you. Peanut, Buckman was in rare form last night. He was on something, that's for sure. For sure. Not quite going down the same route as the rumors that we had with Joey early on, but there's something along those lines. It is lovely to see Nice Dancer back in the Dabbleverse, having a chit chat left, right, and center. Good to have you. Make sure everyone hits like so Ice Dancer stays. Damn it, Nice Dancer stays. That's the only way to keep her here or to make her go, whichever party you're on. This bit isn't paused.
This is the weirdest thing in the world. So, Pan Mafia.
Kim, honestly, you can't even tell there's filter on this one. I'll be honest.
I always like to start off a little messed up so that
Hmm.
I don't do it just the right way, the way that everyone wants. And it's Schmuel. It's Schmuel Buckman, and I'm here.
He's queer.
Tonight,
Get
waiting
used to
for
it.
Panhandler. He's a little bit late. I did send Husey the link, but I don't know if he'll show up. And I seem to be making friends, or what do they say? Win friends and influence people.
So this was interesting. So this was after on Hughesy's show. Him, Rochi, Lemmy didn't really say anything, but were kind of somewhat winding him up a bit, giving him a bit of grief. And the one who's not sensitive at all, immediately on his stream, the moment anyone's commenting on him, has to start his stream off talking about it, which is fine, but not when other people do it. Just to address shades real quick, why are there countless examples of Josie doing shady shit to people? 100% correct. Why is it only now with Cupcake that him has? No idea. I think if we deserve any credit whatsoever, myself and Rochi, we always made a point out for any of the shady shit they did. But I guess for Schmuel, because it's Cupcake, it's different, potentially. But yeah. Is that a deputy dog filter? Nope, that's a Schmuel Buckman. That's a Schmuel Buckman right here. So yeah. Well, yeah, knock yourself out, younger vibes. You're in charge, mate. You're in charge. Yes. He's influencing people. This is what's happening. So yes, carry on influencing.
It's called ball washing. Oh, fuck ball washing.
Schmuel washing.
Everything is
So peanut butter. I might win that $20 because let's just go back on here, and this is the comments that he makes throughout the stream. One sec.
and influence people. It's called ball washing. Oh, fuck ball washing.
Fuck ball
everything
washing.
is,
Remember that. Fuck ball washing.
What's the word that I'm looking for? It's super duper funny to me that I'm constantly taking hits. Like people criticize me all the time, and I go with it.
Wow, he is a Jew. He's on that cross right now. Such a martyr. Such a martyr. Yes, I do agree. Sorry to be cutting in on side tangents from the chat, but Tosspot Radio is needed back in the Dabbleverse and around the Dabbleverse, to be honest. They're not limited to.
It's like it's just not seemingly a big.
Eva, what are you on about? This is how Schmuel always looks. This is literally Schmuel Buckman. He just hasn't got his filter on
deal
today.
To me. And then, I criticized a few people, and oh my God, the panties are in a goddamn bunch. But let's run through some.
So that was people's panties being in a bunch. Just throw that out there. Everyone else is pissed off. He's fine. He's not upset. He's cool with it. He brought it up immediately on the stream that he then hid behind his paywall afterwards, but he's absolutely fine with it. He's good. Okay.
Real quick stuff here. Doomspayer, what do you think about Elektra's quitting after getting critiqued? I don't know Elektra well. I only knew her. We did one stream together. I really enjoyed it. I really liked her a lot. I do know that she, what do you call it? She'd been going through issues outside, so I don't know. Maybe it was too much. I don't really have anything to say. I like her. I liked her a lot. It's called ball washing. I think her.
So yes, it is called ball washing, Schmuel. You didn't seem to understand when people accuse you of it. It's because of the things that you say in your stream, things like that with Elektra, just for no reason. I know she went on your stream once. I know you paid her to help you fix your audio, which worked a treat, and help you teach you Eevee Monks, which also worked a treat. But unfortunately, it doesn't make her a good streamer. It doesn't make her entertaining. It doesn't make her a good person either, to be fair. But yes.
Broadcasting is great. But again, Doomspayer, to your point, we get critiqued, we get criticized. and it happens. So I would
Hmm.
think it's fine.
Like how we start the stream off, right? When you're being critiqued and criticised, and you don't do anything, but everyone just comes after poor old Schmuel.
I don't have a problem with anybody leaving, uh, and to me, it's kind of better than sticking around and whining, right? Um,
100%. Run off immediately the moment anything happens to you instead of kicking off and whining about it. Instead of having your own opinion or your own defense, just quit. I agree. Hello, Flat Cat.
and I'm not a woman, so I also don't know
Hmm.
how. Like,
That's a good point.
it's different. Like I think I don't know that you guys do, when we grow up being shit on all the time. So there we go. Um, there's Bacon Bits. Bacon Bits is here. I haven't seen him before. Was watching.
Ever before or just in your stream? But yes, there you go. He's not allowed his own opinion. What, Schmuel Buckman? Everyone's allowed their own opinion. Like, he can have his opinion, then someone can follow up with their opinion, right? It's a never-ending circle. Yeah.
A little Bacon Bits earlier with Kaylee and Kimberly, I think I saw. Decline host, Electra was awful. Good riddance. Decline host, I enjoy you. I have to
You're right, NJ. I should just pack this in. I'm sorry, Schmuel. I apologize, pal.
admit that. I enjoy your stuff. It's called ball washing.
Mhm.
My thing is, if you say it's going to stink, it's usually pretty good. So I think we should all be there with that. All right. Yeah. Bacon is the man. Good for Bacon. No, the world needs, the Devilverse needs more women and more Canadians.
No, Rue, you didn't hear what he just said. If Decline likes it, then you've got to hate it. That's literally his mindset with it. Haley, man, this is hard to look at. I try my best to stream it. I can't be as good as you, Haley. Fair enough. Yeah, it's hard to look at me streaming. I get it. Just hit the like button and just trash me. Just trash me. It's fine.
Her nursing career ended with a broken ankle. Her internet career ended with a little bit of trolling. I don't think her internet career is over. I don't even think you're.
Why? Because it didn't start. Like, I guess the credit you could give her is she was on a big show, right? Like JT and OJ have been on a big show in the Dabbleverse. Yeah, they get like Blind Mike gets what 600, 800 viewers, and she was technically on that show. So that kind of counts, I guess. But what's she done off stream? Nothing apart from over the last few weeks, which caused her to run away. But hey, let's see.
Close. So there we go. Lady KB, Decline has cute kittens. Is that a metaphor for
Don't tell people what to do. All right. How you doing,
something?
Phil?
Lady KB. All right. So let's move along here. But let's just see. So if anybody knows what's going on. So yesterday,
That itself should be a drop for the Schmuel board. If anyone knows what's going on, let me know. Please do let me know. Jesus.
this is funny. Why do you always look scared? It's my
And that was without the filter. He looked scared. All right. It's not just that.
eyes. My freaking eyes. I guess yesterday.
I removed his filter data. I removed it. Now we just see the unedited Schmuel Buckman that we all enjoyed. Stop trolling me, Peanut. You can't just keep putting lol and haha in the chat. This doesn't work.
Sunday, Ozzy posted his bombshell owning Shuli and Shuli.
Yes, exactly. I do go on cam with this filter. That's why I put it on. That's why, Victoria, when he says he doesn't use a filter for his smooth face and his googly eyes that everyone teases him for, I said that's bizarre because I have the same camera that he has. And when I went on for my face reveal, I had to go on it and turn things off on it because I was looking a lot slimmer and a lot smoother. And I didn't get rid of the very white teeth it gave me either. So yeah. Never trust the fruit. But yes, that's the miserable film. Thanks, Flat Cat. Appreciate it. But yes. Oh, look, it is. Hello, Ghost of Mr. P.
New stuff. And my impression was that it wasn't a bombshell, that there was no, I don't think that, I didn't think
And don't worry, if I manage to keep any of the people who like TSN, this isn't going into that. It's just purely on Schmuel, I promise you.
I didn't think anything was new. My opinion was that this was stuff we heard before, and it was also very much a lot of assumptions. I spoke to Bob Levy about it. Aussie guaranteed.
Your wish is my demand? Or am I just saying demand because you said demand? But yes, there is a little bit of panhandle later on, just for you, Bo. Special treat.
Bob didn't know. And I spoke to Bob Levy, who was there and lived through this for the whole time. And Bob doesn't believe that they knew either. So
yes, you need more of this. Is behind the paywall as well. So definitely needed. 100% needed. There we go. Let's have a look.
There you go. And I wasn't, people get confused, but it doesn't really matter what you think. But in this regard,
well, there you go. It doesn't matter what you think anyway. So crack on.
I'm really not defending Shuli. I'm just defending the standards. Like,
so we've all seen, everyone's watched Schmuel. Come on, everyone's watched Schmuel. Was he defending Shuli? And he's fine too, if that's what he wants to do. But was he defending Shuli? Or was he just defending the standard?
What is evidence, right? I mean, it's the internet, so we just kind of make stuff up. But a lot of things, sometimes they just don't make sense to me. Maybe because I'm old, Like,
so this is something I did hear Dean giving him shit for hiding behind that. Well, I guess I'm old, so that's fine. And then on the flip side, he said, they just don't like me because I'm old. It can't be both. Or it can be both. Or it is both. I think it's just, I think if you were 40, people would still act the same with you. They just maybe wouldn't call you Joe Biden, potentially.
Eventually the ESO thing was going to come out. If he'd hid it, I don't know. If he knew about it beforehand, why would he say he was talking to him and that stuff? I just don't get it. But, I guess smarter. I'm not, I don't know what I'm talking about. So
another great drop that I should still, yes, 100%.
I'll have to live with that. But so when we got that, we did have, I didn't really get it. We just talked about a little bit the DJ Electra thing.
You covered that perfectly. You don't need to go over that again.
And there was another brouhaha going on in the Dabbleverse this weekend. Oh yes, Quad and I did a new show. I wanted to talk
behind the paywall. Is that on again today? Out of interest, do let me know. It should be in 2 hours' time.
First, about a little bit about the lawsuit, the Shuli lawsuit, and just my view on it. I don't really care about like the John. Let me rephrase that.
You love the court case stuff. That's all you ever talk about. You messaged me about the court case stuff and I couldn't give a shit. No one gives a shit. It's boring. I'm sorry. It's old. It's boring. It's Schmuel Buckman. Hit the like button.
I want to see a stop to the striking. That's what I want to see. I think John was abusing the system, right? But this isn't about John. It's about anybody could abuse the system. we don't have enough rules around.
I don't think I've even had any segments from TSN that I've seen them saying we're going to have to stand up for everyone else. We got to do it for everyone else. I think it's very clearly just like, fuck off, John. I think that's pretty much the start and the end of it. Carl, oh really, did he? Claimed to see Aussie guys coverage, said it's clear Shuli lied, but still doesn't cover any of it. And it's just, that is interesting. But when they started doing that Dabbleverse live stuff, I remember we actually got clipped. I think, was it me, Rochi, and NJ talking about it, and we were essentially kind of saying, giving them benefit of that, but are you just going to cover the main big stuff that everyone covers anyway, or are you going to be delving into the Dabbleverse? And I remember I went on what's the fuck Point Dabble Point. And I literally said to him, you got to have Schmuel on. You got to cover Schmuel. Why aren't you covering Schmuel? Because these are the interesting bits of the Dabbleverse, I think. Ekul is the pub stream behind the paywall. Which one? The one that I did a while ago, or the one that I want to do in the future? But yeah. I'm going to cry. Leave Schmuel alone. Leave Brittany alone. He's a grown man. He loves it. He loves the attention. He loves it. There you go. I'm blaming the victim. Perfect.
The abuse of the system.
No, it's gone. It's deleted. Soz. There's like 3 different ones because my phone fucking kept dying.
And so I think that if we could get some case law, if there's something that will develop legally, lets people know what they can do and what they can't.
I find that bonkers though, Flatcat. I get maybe having a biased opinion towards it, but like not covering it at all, especially if you kind of want to defend them. But if you're like, no, they're wrong, then I guess you have no choice but to kind of leave it be. Well, I keep thinking of expressions I don't fucking know. Let lying dogs lay or some shit. Why did you delete? I delete all my walk and talk ones. So just because I do like 4 of them a week, and when the internet cuts out, I do like 2 or 3 every time. So, oh no, it's because I got really drunk and started yelling racial slurs at people. So yeah, yes, exactly. Thanks to Mike, the internet provider, actually, for that. He bribed me to go have a beer after work, and it worked. I'll be honest. But yeah. Anyway, hello, Crumb. How are you doing, pal?
Can't do. I think it would be pretty cool.
Thanks. For some reason, I keep trying to say expressions that I don't remember. But yeah, here we go.
So I expected one of these suits sooner or later. I'm surprised and disappointed at the same time that it is in the Dabbleverse.
I think he's just trying to stop me getting likes on my stream tag. I think that's the main thing. Ekul pub stream when? Last week, Pest. It was in the past.
But beyond that, is Shuli being a hypocrite? Did he strike Menser math? I mean, I have opinions about that too, but but that doesn't matter to me. I don't really.
Diablo, thank you. I've seen at least one clip where Freedom Fighter Shuli claims they're helping all small YouTubers fired their lawsuit. Okay, all right. Well, I haven't. Okay, so if you're the one watching TSN, joke's on you. Let's be honest. How's it going, Hefe? And Jake's here as well. Hello, Jake.
Really care. It's like that's an issue for another time. I just want to see how this one pans out. I want to see if you can strike somebody 30 times, right? Can you get away with it?
Yeah, you can strike them like 5 times and delete their channel as well if you want. It's pretty easy.
Can you just walk? Can you just do that? And because it doesn't happen with him, it happens with everyone. And I see Dean is in the chat. I'm not saying Dean, and I'll drop the lawsuit stuff for now, maybe bring it back up later, and I'll go to you because I know that it's late where you are. It's called ball washing, and I'll.
See, I told you. How lucky is that, Peanut? You promised to bribe me, and non-stop you're in this clip. Just works. Just works. One sec. Tojo's going to do a bar stream. That would be good. There you go. Yes, I had 2 pints of lager and it cost me over a tenner, which was horrific. But Meg also sent me money, so I think I came out pretty good on it. So the grifting is strong. Rudy Barger, how's it going? It's pretty clear that Carl covered Shuli. He'd have to be honest, and that would ruin the friendship. He did that with Chrissy, Steel Toe for a lot. Yes, exactly. That's a great point. So yeah, even with Steel Toe, he didn't do the own show, right? Where they kind of did a really terrible job of breaking it down. No offense. But yes, you're absolutely right. He has got a history with it, so I guess we shouldn't be surprised. Yeah. If you do want to see future pub streams, by the way, you can upgrade your memberships. This for an extra $2 to the $4.99. It's the Walk and Talk tier, inspired by Joey C, stolen by Ekul Pineapple. But yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. That's insane. Just on sub, it's super easy. See ya, buddy.
I'll get to it. I'm not
TSN
saying that
guy,
they're
by the
not
way.
lying about something.
And that's not me doing that's Vince to every super chat. He actually is. He's a TSN guy who's very upset that I watched Aussie guy do a stream about Shuli. Very bad Ekul. Bad Ekul. But yeah. Well, Pest, it shows what a great future I've got in streaming if Tojo's inspired by me, right? If that's the echelons of talent that we both have. So perfect.
My impression was that they really thought that this guy was getting divorced and they were covering up for that. What I'm saying is we don't know what they were lying about. Now, it's not really great defense of Shuli, but to just assume that they're lying about the child exploitation by ESO, I think is a pretty big leap from covering for a guy that's been your friend.
So this is him after he actually watched it. You know, the first time he didn't watch it, this is the time that he did watch it. And this is still what he came up with at the end of it. Hence the SchmuelWashing. Peanut Butter 66, thanks for $2. Small laugh. You didn't say if I only do a large laugh, you get $20. You said if I laugh, you get 20. So Peanut Butter's a grifter. He stole $18 from me. Get out of here. Thank you very much for the 2, mate. Appreciate it. I'll get you a little drop as well if you like. You can join the gang of idiots who send me $2 and get a little AI video for it.
Getting a divorce that you don't want to talk about. And there's a number of things that I did not agree with that you posted. And you know, you said I disrespected you. I don't know how I disrespected you. I did say I watched your stream. I had missed a part or didn't notice it because we watched it quickly.
No, you said you didn't watch it. You said, "Oh no, we didn't actually watch it."
And you know, let's go. There's in chat, easy123. Let me just pop this up here. The FOIA, the investigation report. See if they've reached out. I understand that.
Oh, don't get me wrong, Mr. P. In no way am I encouraging them to stop streaming, to stream less, anything along those lines. I learnt my lesson. Any friendly advice you give to Schmuel will be taken the wrong way and used against you for months to continue. So I'm not discouraging him. You crack on. I'm just going to point out and give him something to moan about. So yeah, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. 1 second. Who the holy hellfire is the person behind the deflated ballsack filter? Schmuel Buckman. Can't you tell by the voice? Come on. Jesus Christ.
Stuff was FOIA'd, and the FOIA not claims, but the FOIA requests were declined. So I don't know what that means.
I would love for him to watch him because he will come back with some bullshit sweeping argument. I guarantee you. There's not a chance that he'd go, no, yeah, you guys were right. I owe you an apology. Schmuel Buckman was wrong on this one. Not going to happen. Never going to happen.
That hat set Schmuel back a cool 30. Actually, it set me back a 37.50.
Yeah, you're nowhere near Peanut Butter, you fucking idiot. You're $7.50 off from your guess of his hat. What an idiot.
After shipping. And
Oh no, including delivery. So he was probably bang on the money.
Noga be good stick. Do your eyes get wider when you nut on Cookie? Cookie, you're live on the air, so don't say anything dirty.
Yes, 100%. Yes, Panhandler. Apologies. Send back words to the Gestapo. Everything is fine. Everything is understood.
Whenever Cookie's around, my eyes are really wide. I can't stop looking at her.
I guess she must be watching the stream nonstop then.
But yeah, and I mean, I don't really do clips. I don't have timestamps and stuff. But
You know what's really funny? If only I was a little less lazy, because there's streams where Schmuel admitted the reason for months after the whole Husey thing with Husey and Dan being like, don't do clips are gay, blah, blah, blah. And Buckman's like, yeah, clips are gay. He admitted about a month ago, he was like, yeah, no, I just can't work it out on Eevee Mods. It keeps fucking up every time I try to do clips, which we will see later on, by the way, where he has a few technical issues, shall we say, with Panhandler. So yeah.
you know, I rewatched it yesterday.
No idea, Crumbo.
And took some notes and shit, but because I wanted to go through it. It wasn't a criticism of you. It wasn't a criticism of your work.
What the fuck was it then? What the fuck was it? If he was just, I'm gonna say it the way you guys hate it, but assuming everything. And by hate it, I mean saying it incorrectly. Oh, one sec. Ah, no. See, there's some of the TSN fans who can take a little bit. How's it going, pal? Hope you're good. But yeah.
But I do believe that you guys made assumptions, and you know, and on re-listening to it.
100% Diablo. 100%. Now, I see a lot of these people in the chat who watch Schmuel live because it is a great watch. And I think I got told off by Rochi the other day for saying that the chat is one of the best chats in Doubleverse as well. And I stand by it. I think one of the best chats is definitely Buckman's one. Can be a little bit brutal to watch, but very funny. Schmuel's unintentionally one of the funniest streams in Doubleverse. Yes. Yes. I'm with you. I'm absolutely with you.
I was sort of confirmed about that after talking to Bob Levy today. I was
name dropper
more confirming to me that your conclusion of what that it wasn't a bombshell, that you made conclusions.
Now, if that was your only comment, I think I'd be with you. If you was kind of like, I don't think that's that big a revelation, it would be somewhat damning to Shuli, but correct. If you're kind of like, yeah, I think we all assumed he was lying and that he knew beforehand. We just couldn't prove it. And now we can. I think that's pretty much it. But yeah. 1 second. So Crumb, Mr. Blue's going Panhandler's a good chat through. Yeah, I stand what I said. They all suck. Oh, so you like they all suck chat instead. Granny's chat. Fair play. 1 second. Yeah, there's a reason for that 5 hit. I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed.
Of things via inference. Not or and possibly even just assumption, but we'll go over that. Yeah, so look, it's funny because I was like thinking about things people would say, and one of the deals is
Chris, I would love nothing more to send Panhandler a link, but he's big time me. He said he only goes on shows where they get over 100 viewers, so he only goes on Aussie Guys, he only goes on Buckman, he only goes on Clowntown, and obviously MLC. So that's fine, that's understandable. You know, I'm absolutely fine with that. But yeah. The son of a bitch has gone up against me twice, Nick. Right, it's war.
Obviously I get it, you're just defending Shuli. I'm not defending Shuli. And Aussie, I hope you don't mind me saying this, Aussie called me a clout chaser, a TSN clout chaser.
Yeah, I think he was wrong with that as well. You shouldn't just narrow it down to TSN, Dean. That's unfair. It's just clout chaser was fun.
TSN has no clout, right? There is no upside for me doing this other than
Just in case you forgot who Jay Mo is, he's the guy who's on BYB. Just putting a little reminder in the chat for everyone. Thank you very much, Jay. Appreciate it, pal.
how I feel. And that's why I feel the way, you know. And so I feel like, hey, we're labeling somebody with a claim that we don't necessarily know is correct or true. Shuli's not going to talk about it.
What perfect timing that is. Yeah, that's kind of what happens in the Dabbleverse, unfortunately, Schmuel. People put labels and stuff all the time and are sometimes out of order. At other times, kind of quite fairly. Like, at least they put the research into it. But yeah, we'll see.
About it. So maybe he leaves himself open to these things. They're really not much not much that I'm sorry, you know what? I should have turned off the chat, but
Yes, you should turn off the chat. You definitely should turn off the chat, and you should put this to members only, or just delete it like Tojo does. That works a lot better. Peanut Butter, thank you for the second $2 off what I assume is going to be 10 increments off that $20 that you promised me for being so damn hilarious. Thank you. Mo King, yes, there's a new X account for, I believe, JMO because he got banned. I don't know how he gets banned and other people don't, but if you follow him, you might want to go find that. So go follow at insert in chat. There you go. Perfect.
in any event, and I'm wondering what is the standard to say, okay, case closed.
Don't get involved. Don't get involved with the 2K granny stuff. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Okay.
Because you and Rangers seem very convinced this was case closed. And so, yeah, I very funny Proctor. If Aussie is talking about them to get heat, then he's clout chasing.
Yeah, turn the tables on Dean. Yeah, Dean, you piece of shit. Dear. Let's have a look.
Talk about projection.
By the way, I just want to say that the only reason I'm on here is because I sent Aussie guy a voice message talking about this whole Shuli new thing. And I wanted to bring up one thing, which is if you're out there looking to find out if Shuli knew, go back and look pre-May, whenever ESO's thing actually happened. So when it came out in the paper, May whatever, 24th or something, go look at those episodes that Shuli and Carl did before that.
Isn't it funny that the filter stayed on him the whole time?
And notice they were plugging the show without having a specific date in August yet. I think it's interesting to go back and see that what's the reason why they weren't doing this. And like people will say, well, maybe they were booking other people and they wanted to see when they're, a real comic was going to come into town. So if you're interested, go back and look to see if Shuli knew and if Carl knew. When you look at these dates before, there was a time.
David,
Literally can't wait to just interrupt him. can't listen to it. But I kept this in for a very good reason, because this was one of the funniest intentional things that happened on Buckman's show.
No. I'm proud of you that you've been pushing this story for, it's what, 2 years now? Yeah. All right, now hold on. Let me just, the sorcerer's got this $1.99 up here and I have to,
So I was going to leave in a clip where he was criticizing me for when we were having our little gay debate on my channel and someone would super chat in and I would say thank you and I'd read it out. And he was saying that I was interrupting him, where we see here, very strangely, interrupting his good friend Dave Sarah, making a very valid point about what he's missing, the whole point that he's missing, to read out, Panhandler looks worse than normal.
Panhandler looks worse than normal. Sorry, Husey.
Okay,
and
so,
Dave, your
It's
mic
okay,
sucks.
Husey.
Okay, so just go out there and be somebody and just find out why they weren't promoting the exact dates of DabbleCon in August yet. There was a few months there where they were maybe even selling tickets. I don't remember. So that's something to look at, Aussie guy.
But it was but the answer is known, Dave.
Is it?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it was they had a book comedy at the Carlson, so it was about a booking thing with comedy at the Carlson.
I
Wow.
promise. Wait for it.
Dave just let himself out. Amazing Mike, Dave, classic Buckman show, Sorcerer Gypsy, for $1.99. Go ahead.
But the one thing I'm gonna say, not to get off topic of the Kiki thing about the Shuli thing and Dean, I mean Aussie guy. Aussie guy made a very interesting point when he came to me and he said,
Ha 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 ha.
Okay, so I literally only left that in because it made me smile. The fact that they both just jumped off the clip straight away, which was beautiful. But yeah, he didn't have a nosebleed. That's not true. That's unfair. But yeah, Sam, add some pizzazz to the chat. Get AB in here. Maybe he'll be able to do it. But yeah, I did want to comment real quick on something I brought up here earlier from MM. Very good point. I'm shocked that it's been ignored by the bigger DV shows. Even KB won't touch any reports on everything Annie Shuli. I don't know if it's because it's giving too much credit to like Dean's show. I don't know if that's the case. Again, it is just hashing up old stuff, and that's true. And one of the main defenses I've seen is, it happened in the past. Why do you even bother? Why do you care about it? And it's like, okay, fair enough. But it is something that, like, Quad just pulled out of his arse and started saying all the time, and people gave him shit for it. And he was accidentally correct. So I think it's fair to bring it up later on. But yeah, anyway. That is a good point. That is a good point, Sam. Thank you very much. I apologize. Go hit the like button to wake up AB, aka Sam Bibley. What a surprise. We can't see Sam and AB in the same chat at the same time, almost as if they're the exact fucking same person. Here we go. Peanut, thank you for 3 out of 10. Thanks for $2. F, marry, kill. Deitois, KB, Lemmy. That's a tricky one. I think it'd be quite inappropriate, really, because why would... Kill. I'm going with kill, Peanut Butter. That's the one I'm going with. Thank you, pal. Connor, the bigger shows are dead. Fuck them. Yes, 100%. Hit that like button in celebration. Gift those memberships. Supertip.gg/Ekul. Let's kill all those bigger shows by watching Schmuel Buckman, the king of the Dabbleverse.
They're abandoning me, folks. They're leaving me all alone.
No, he's Sam V and AB.
Getting a little heated. But, all right. So let's go through, let's go through some of this shit. All right. So there was lots of...
Pineapple. Jake answered that last night. So if it's a question that Jake answered, I should definitely answer it, because that would make the most sense, right? Perfect. Let's have a look. Deitois, I don't know Deitois too well, and I think she's taken. Lemmy, not taken, but, you know, kind of with Husey, right? And KB, sure, she's got a line of people. I'm going to stick with kill, I think, unfortunately. But yeah. Yes. Unfortunately, Deitois, I just got messages from the other two saying the exact same thing. So yeah.
But they obviously knew, right? You know, look at the evidence. But there were a lot of assumptions in there. There was a lot of...
That's why I didn't answer it, Connor. Exactly. That's exactly why I didn't.
Oh, they rehearsed this. And there was a lot of the dates that guys were talking about. They were like 6 months after the event, right? So they're going back. And as we found out today, that Bob's birthday is August 12th, which was this big date. So the question asked John was who was going to die.
For a Euro, Ekul has not. No, for a Brit. I think Europeans in general have okay teeth. It's Britain that has terrible teeth. Yeah. Apart from the Ricky Gervais fangs, right, Jay? I got the Ricky Gervais fangs.
And John said, on August 12th, somebody taking pills, which was, in my mind, an obvious reference to Bob Levy and whatever Mike and Frog said. But it's interesting because Frog and Mike are idiots, according to people.
Again, that should be another one that I just get a drop off, right?
Except when they do something that works in their favor, and then all of a sudden they're telling the truth. Very interesting. So
it's almost like a little bit of role reversal there, Schmuel. Very good, very good.
There is that. But the other thing too is I really got. I guess I should have a clip for this fucking thing.
No, clips are for losers. Come on, Schmuel.
But when Zenhauser was saying coming home, Zenhauser kept saying
Premium, what do you mean? The Shuli new nonsense? Is that what you're talking about? Sorry. Last time SJ left, this trivia argument took over the small shows. It's happening again. We desperately need better drama. Have you seen the other drama that we've got? We've got 2K and not even 2K and Granny. It's 2K and Uncle Jack. Is that what we want? I guess so. But yeah. Don't we all five it? But unfortunately, one of us is a drunk and the other one's a pineapple. So hit that like button.
When I got back from DabbleCon having to deal with it, I think I wrote down the quote, but I don't have a great amount of light here.
He was on Clowntown earlier, Stalin. I think he just didn't wake up or went to bed early. But yeah, I've not heard anything. But yeah.
Right.
Quad fucking invented it, you idiot. What do you mean you're tired of it? He started the whole fucking thing. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so he said about coming back from DabbleCon as if, yeah, we got back from DabbleCon and we had to deal with this. And Ozzy was repeating Zen saying it and then quoting it as saying, Zen said back home when we got back home. And Zen had just said,
so thank you, Tarini, for the $2. Drink after every and Jesus fucking Christ. I think I would be, well, that might be what you was planning for, but I was going to say I think that would kill me off, mate. Thank you, Tarini. I have got a drop for you though, pal. Thank you.
Thank you, Terry Nee, for your donation. Someone tell Ray that he's finally turned on him.
Finally. Thank you very much. Let's add that backstage. I don't know if you know, but me and Quad bicker constantly, and that's why we love you two together. You're a great little team over at the BYB network there. Yeah.
Very different. If I say to you, I'll take care of it when I get home, that's like, oh, the minute I get in the door.
Schmuel thinks you can dismiss any point by calling it assumption despite overwhelming evidence. And the problem is as well, we're in the Dabbleverse, right? None of us, as far as I know, are like detectives or police officers, or well, some might be, I guess. But the level of proof that Aussie guy put across is a pretty high bar for the Dabbleverse for terms of being able to say, I'm pretty sure he knew, and here's the evidence that seems to confirm he knew. I don't know what more you want. There's always going to be a level of assumptions, right? But yeah. Anyway. Bacon Bits, thank you very much, mate, for the 5 gifted memberships. Very good of you, buddy. Are you streaming now? I think someone said you were streaming. Maybe it's someone else with a bacon gimmick. But I hope you're doing well. See, we've moved on to Schmuel. We're going to bother Schmuel for a bit. So thank you, pal.
Thank you, Bacon Bits, for the donation. Halal or not halal? That is the question.
I am so fucking funny. I'm hilarious. Thank you. Another video unlocked if we get around to it, obviously. Oh, beef. Okay, that's who that is. Sorry, beg your pardon. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate you. But yeah. No, Kim. No, get back in here, Kim. Jesus Christ. Right. Sorry, back to stage.
You know, I'm home. I'll take care of it. If I say I'll take care of it when I get back, different. There's more time. I just
give it a day. Give it a day or two. It's fine.
There was a lot of assumptions and stuff. It's called ball washing. So I apologize to Dean if he felt disrespected. And I'd also seen everything before. And I guess what it is though is I didn't assign to it the same things that Dean did, and that's why it was supposed to be new. Doomsday of brevity is not the soul of Bob.
No, I took off his filter, Jay. I took off his filter.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Yeah, I do pontificate. It's what I do. It's why I'm here. I'm here to pontificate.
Angry.
And
Angry.
you know, and give a little bit, give a little bit of pushback. You know, everybody wants to, you know,
What's that?
bored. Why would I relax? I mean, seriously.
Seriously, Victoria, why would he relax?
I was
Come on.
surprised at Ozzy's reaction more than anything else, right? I just critiqued his stream. I made a few criticisms. And what I wound up.
And you know what's bonkers is that at the beginning of this, you were kicking off over him and Husey. No, Husey and Rochi doing the exact same thing to you. It's almost as if we all comment on it because that creates a tiny bit of somewhat relevant drama. Jesus.
Up with was I was disrespectful, which I found. So SJ knew Bob's birthday. Now you just need to use my take of their opinion on SJ. He's a drunk, bubbling oaf, except when he's a multifarious chess master. No, he knew it was Bob's birthday. Bob said that.
Again, missing the point of what NJ's saying. You can't help but think it's deliberate. You can't help but think he's deliberately doing it just to wind you up because it works. Just rage baiting constantly. Well, good news for you, Vogstein. Guess what the second half of this clip is? But yes, can you do me a favor? Apparently 88 of you here, which is lovely. If you can hit that like button, even if you don't normally do it, just quickly press like on it and be like, shut up. I'd appreciate it.
Today, that he's always known Bob's birthday because Bob talks about it all the time. And it was the pill popping thing.
But also, did you watch the clip? Because in the clip, it clearly starts off with saying the fucking producer Joe's name before the date. But yeah, anyhow.
So let's not, you know, I'm not saying John's a chess master, right? I guess.
Dislikes fine. Up, down, whatever. Not an issue.
I don't know. Are you? I don't know what it is. John's an idiot.
Kim, do you want that in a drop? Do you want me to do it as a drop here? Is that the hint?
Right. And August 12th. And those guys are idiots as well because I don't know. They are. But you guys said on the stream that you did of Shuli that was in January.
So, what I find crazy is he's kind of proving NJ's point that he ignored a minute ago, where he's kind of going, yeah, so anyway, he knows it's Bob's birthday because Bob mentioned it a few times to him years ago. And it's like, yeah, John remembers his birthday. Out of everyone's birthday, it's fucking Bob's that you remember. Not his son-daughter, not his daughter-son, not the gay one, not the Oscar Electric or whatever he's called. Sorry, Oscar Electric. But it's Bob's birthday that he remembers as well. Jesus Christ. Send one to Germany. God damn it. Damn it, Rochi. I bet 6-1 Germany.
Of 2025, remembering back. So it was like, yeah, that's when we found.
And that is part of the frustrating charm, Panhandler. That's part of the frustrating charm. We see you get, as he would say, getting your panties in a twist on this stream yesterday.
Found it. And then when Frog said about her posting the wife posting news, I took it as they were looking back and knew those dates, not that they knew those dates then. And you know, Levy is my big thing. It was like you guys went out of your way to excuse Bob that he didn't know and that they kept it from him, and Bob.
But that's a bit of bias. So you're somewhat right there, but it is just a bit of bias, right? The kind of personality that Bob has, you give him extra leeway. The type of personality that Shuli has, you're extra cynical towards. So you do have to take that into consideration. Absolutely. And him saying, I know for a fact Bob didn't know, that's not a fact, but it would be extremely stupid if they let Bob know. It would be the dumbest thing to let Bob know. So yeah. Honestly, Kim, so the time that he streams is about 12 o'clock to me, and this will sound weird, and it might sound like I want to fuck Schmuel. I don't, I promise. But I fall asleep listening to him so often because his voice just has that effect on me. So you don't need a sound machine anymore, Rochi. I've got myself a Schmuel Buckman. I've got myself a Schmuel board, which I can play whenever I want.
No, we're in the Dan rule tonight, right? So if you want your stuff read, it's 5. For 2, I'll put them on screen, but we're not going to be paying attention to them.
No, we won't be paying any attention to them. Hello, Lisa. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're all good. But yeah, anywho.
Said that wouldn't have happened, that they couldn't have done that. So there we go.
I believe it's Bart's sister, Rochi.
All right. Ooh, look at that message. Exclusive. Whatever.
Not too much, to be honest, King of All Diffs. You know, well, she does say stuff, but I can't really make it out through the hijab, but yeah.
Whatever that means. Still no idea what Schmuel is talking about.
That's just one of the many beautiful drops of Mr. Buckman. It's funny how some people have an issue with grifters like myself, but they themselves can't help but expose their real
I'm not a grifter. I'm not Ekul. Ekul wants your money. Don't send it to him. If you're going to send it to him, send it to me.
Yeah, bizarre. Bonkers. Anyway, hit that grift button if you want mine, guys. Thank you very much.
I love it. Why don't you join us on time? There was a rather large
yeah, join us on time, PSP. Yeah, it's your fault.
Brouhaha. Aussie did a stream and claimed that Shuli knew and he was going to prove it. And he had bombshells. And I didn't think there were much of bombshells. So there we go.
Hang on a second. Terrany, thank you for the $2. CNN just reported Panhandler smiled and laughed. Fake news. That was just his face dropping to the side. You misconstrued that entirely. Hey, VSV, look at you just popping up. You're everywhere at once. Apologies the other day for 2 people / 3 people talking at the same time on my stream. Very unprofessional. Will not happen again.
All right. Let's just see. Issa was being investigated by the FBI, and with someone being investigated by the FBI,
don't you start.
For CP, they look into life, including employers, family members, etc. Okay. So another assumption. This is just a
right. Firstly, BMC is a TSN person. So they're defending your argument, you idiot. But yes, believe it or not, there are assumptions because you don't have everything as 100% facts. That's not the world you live in. So it's bullshit just saying everything's an assumption, so you can't take anything. It's like you can't take everything, but you can take some things. But yes, Peanut Bar, thank you for the 2. We're so close. 4 out of 10. That's pretty close to the goal. Thank you, mate. I respect a proper grift. I try my best. But yeah. I'm surprised. Dave, Sarah, if you're doing this, you know you've got that MLC. Someone get this to Dave. You've got that MLC shop with all the MLC stuff. Do a Schmuel Buckman duck hat and put it on there so MLC people can get it and you can benefit from the extra pennies and not Schmuel Buckman.
Please point out to where I said those things about you, Schmuel. What things? Do you want me to? I have a DM, Aussie. I'm. If you want me to post it, I'll post it.
There we go, Tojo. I'm not the only one sharing DMs. I'm not the only one. Buckman is more than happy to do that.
I mean, I can do that. You did say that I disrespected you in there. So He's missing half the info. All right, that's why you guys are here. Correct me.
So, as someone who I am very smug at times, I do appreciate that. I get that, and that must be very annoying. But angry smug is worse than like cheeky smug, right? Come on.
Da 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 da. 100. I don't know what Brock said. Hold on. I mean, I realize. Look, it's an unpopular side
It's Brack, by the way. Yeah.
that I've fallen on here. It's called ball washing.
It is.
I just think that we're making a lot of assumptions about what people knew and when people knew it. And it not.
But that was the whole point of it. Okay, that was the whole point of the 3-4 hour stream, which he got to 2 hours into it. The whole point was timeline. Set up that he's lies about stuff. Set up confirmation of when he's saying he knew things. Set up further confirmation of when they slip up, when they actually knew things. That's all there was to it. Unfortunately, there's not that much more. It could be summed up in 3 sentences, poorly by myself, or better by I assume Aussie guy, Mr. Chris Mack. See, that's one of Schmuel's worst qualities. He doesn't bother looking into things thoroughly, and then brings people on expecting them to explain it to him. And his excuse is, "I don't have time." Yes, but he also, I don't so much hate that. If you're just kind of like, "I'm not really into that, so I didn't follow it," but okay, I'll take your word for it. But if you're like, "No, you're wrong, and this is the opposite opinion," and then when someone comes back with you with something valid, you then go, "Well, I didn't watch it, so I can't really kind of argue it." It's like, no, you can't. Like, you can kind of go, "That doesn't sound right," and leave it there. But when you argue it back and you do a lot of ball washing, it's a bit weird. But yeah. Anywho, sorry.
It doesn't make sense to me. I asked her right here because she mentioned communities. She gave a rambling Schmuel response that never answered my question. I imagine we're probably talking about DJ. Look, you got to come up with a better character than a link beggar.
Yeah, fair. No, that's a good point.
Yeah, Buck fumbling and bumbling through this. True. I had expected I would do this with Panhandler, and I didn't. And then I could go through my.
God damn you, Panhandler. What the actual fuck? All he needed was you there, so then he would have been able to put coherent and valid rebuttals to this. But did you turn up? No. So I guess that's on you. That's part of the fun, Big W. I know exactly who it is. It's a friend of the show who got accused of that. But I would never, ever expose who he's talking about. Ever. But yeah. The Tide versus Dead, welcome to the Smugverse. It seems that way, Connor. It does seem that way indeed, pal. Hit that smug button if you wouldn't mind, guys.
My little notes here, and we could go there. All right. So, and I'm annoyed. Hold on. So, do we want to do clips? The implication in the show was that they might have known back in May of 2023, I think, when he was, 2020, is it 2023 he was arrested? And then the
Don't make assumptions.
earliest that they knew was 2024. The earliest that they could prove that their proof was August 12th of 2024, which was 5 days before. If they knew,
what the fuck is that even supposed to be? Is that supposed to be Roo-Ra? Roo-Ra? Is that who we're going for?
I guess there's a whole a bunch of other issues.
It's fine, pal. You enjoy yourself.
Don't make sense to me. I don't think, right? If they did know on the 12th, what difference it would make? That they lied, that they knew, but that's not been their thing. The thing has never been that Shuli knew a few days before. The thing has always been
So no, absolute nonsense with regards to that, Buckman. The whole argument they were making was literally just about when he knew. I think, fucking NJ pointed out several times. Not saying there's anything sinister, just that's what they knew beforehand. That was it.
Oh, I'm not denying it, just clarifying that you're publicly airing private conversations. Ozzy, you came on here, right? And were, coming after me, and I'm sorry. I did not think that I was airing a private conversation. Do you want me to? I have a DM, Ozzy. If you want me to post it, I'll post it.
Sorry for me to assume there, Buck, but you're talking absolute shit. You're saying, oh, no, I never said anything along those lines. We fucking saw it earlier, and I played it again, you motherfucker. So shut up with that nonsense. Hello, Welsh Rob. How's it going, buddy? Hope you're enjoying the World Cup. Oh, never mind. I guess you can cheer on Scotland. Hello, Bo, as well. How are you doing? Yes, more Schmuel nonsense. I'll be honest, if you didn't realise by the title SchmuelWasher and a picture of Schmuel washing balls, yeah, I was a little bit subtle with it on this one. Thank you very much. I don't have you on here either. I should maybe add you on, give you a little gay intro as well. Schmuel challenged me on remembering Steel Toe Law, really. Said he would go back, watch the clip, not a chance, and issue a retraction. Refuses to acknowledge it now, even when prompted. F Buckman, hashtag F Buckman. Wow. Yeah, that sounds a lot like my good friend Schmuel Buckman.
Just for shits and giggles.
He was just doing it for shits and giggles, to be honest with you. So it's all good. But yes, it kind of seems that way. That's making an assumption, right? That is just outright making an assumption. Us just randomly saying it, that's making an assumption based on you ball washing. That's an actual assumption. But yeah. Why does Schmuel look like a Pixar character? I removed his filter, and this is just what he actually looks like. So yeah, bonkers, right?
Right. But what can I say? So.
Yeah, see, this isn't the filter. look at him, our lovely friend Schmuel Buckman.
Dates matter a lot, but they don't establish. But that's the problem: is we don't know what happened on those dates. We're assuming there are a lot of dates, but we're making assumptions on dates about what each date means. Right? Look, I get it. I'm just.
You don't get it. You clearly don't get it. Or you're rage baiting. And if you're rage baiting, then fair play. If it's all really intentional, good on you, because it works every fucking time.
For showing another side. Shuli's not liked. People want to believe that Shuli knew. I get it.
I understand the wanting to. I get that. And I get that there's a lot of shit that they will just throw against Shuli just because he's Shuli or a Shuli or whatever you want to do. But also, he made a point. He wasn't just saying it every week on BYB. He was actually going into old footage and finding clips that lead and point towards it. And you're saying you get it, but you don't. You don't get it. But yes, Schmuel's face is a natural pineapple fit. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. But yes, I know it's a little bit ironic that a filter is filtering someone, but it's fine. What else am I going to do? I've got nothing else, guys. Come on.
I'm just saying that there's another side to this. There we go. No, there's many more than 365 days. The thing always has been that he knew before he admitted it. And why else would Frog know about some article in May 2023 when Issa was arrested? Because we all found out about the article in May.
We all knew afterwards, NJ. and that's the only time you could find out. If you're mentioning it, you could only have known when everyone else found out. That's the rules. All right. Jesus Christ.
2023 when Issa was arrested. We all knew about that after he pled guilty.
So I felt bad for a little bit, Day 12, because he mentioned at one point, he was like, the cigar was kind of a crutch for when he started streaming because he was nervous, you know, and not really having much to say and etc. etc. And I was kind of like, that's fair enough. That's understandable. But then, then you just see him a few weeks afterwards and you forget that immediately. But yeah, friend of the show, Schmuel's doing what all liberal Jewish people do, providing cover for his own kind. There, I said it. God damn it, Ken. Why would you say such a thing? Jesus.
After Hackamania, because all of us went back and said, and I apologize.
I don't have that kind of skill, unfortunately, KB.
Thank you for the $5, NJ Ranger. Because we all went back and looked, because nobody could believe it wasn't in the newspapers. So it's like you're saying that they knew in May of 2023, and all I.
Did you hear his argument about the newspapers as well, which I found bonkers? He was like, well, it's local newspapers. No one else is going to be able to see that. And I was thinking, hang on a second. So my stepdad has worked doing IT for newspapers, like big newspapers around the UK, as they've died one by one for the last 20 years. For the last, 15 years, they've been putting everything online. You can access it all online. You Google something, you're going to find, obviously, the bigger papers first, but then you're going to find those local ones. But hey.
I'm saying is that maybe like the rest of us, when they went to look back, that's when we found out that there was actually a report. So that's my problem with it, is that you guys come up with dates, right? And you're making assumptions that
he hit me, Terry. No. 1 second. Thank you, my man, Bo Beardington. The goodest of all of the eggs. Well, maybe not that good an egg, but he's pretty damn cool. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate the gifted membership.
Thanks for donating, Bo Beardington, my man. Thank you for single-handedly supporting John and Lou despite their mental handicaps.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. 1 second. The fruit stepfather's been covering the grape gangs for years. There you go. I've actually got that was a weird tangent I was going to go down. I actually got some grapes earlier on from Marks and Sparks, Rochi. The fancy ones. Not any of those cheap ass Asda ones. So yeah. Anywho, that's not really something that anyone needs to know, I guess.
they knew on those dates, but I don't think that they said that. Right? I also thought when I heard Frog and Morse going over the other part.
That's just Rochi. It's this time of the month, KB. It's fine. It'll be back to normal.
When Morse and Frog going over the other part, it seemed retrospective to me.
Diablo, you should know better. He's assuming. With the dates, we're all assuming. So Schmuel's problem is that we have dates, yes, and we're making assumptions based on those dates. That's the main issue he has. And it is a very kind of like, you can't really argue with him if he's just going to say that, because you're kind of like, well, technically everything's assuming then. So whatever I provide to you, you can say, well, you're kind of making an assumption with that. And you're like, kind of, I guess. But yeah.
Like, oh, now I know why. Because you're putting it together after.
So it's not so much that, Crumb. No one really cares about what he was doing a show about a year ago or what have you. They care about the insistence of the 1,500 strong TSN mafia saying that no way did he know. He's said that he didn't know. We believe him. No, even though he's been called out several times on it, he's confirmed Quad's lying, Quad's wrong. He never knew. And that was the narrative. And it's kind of interesting because it's quite an important, disturbing part of the Dabbleverse history, right? And it turns out that it's not quite as went down the way that we were told, I guess. But yeah. Fine, don't worry.
It's called ball washing, right? Hindsight's always 2020. And NJ Ranger getting a little frustrated here, Jeff. NJ, you're welcome to come on.
You notice what he didn't say to Aussie Guy when he's calling him out. Aussie Guy, you're welcome to come on. I'll send you the link.
If you want to talk, if you want to go over this with me,
your own show, Nick. Very good. Yes, Nicholas, when Roachy came on, decided he couldn't make any comments, so he's just started pulling faces, I assume, and playing the drums in the background.
But I believe you guys made a lot of assumptions, right? Shuli's tone in the ESO announcement was the incorrect one for the situation. He had a
1 second, Brack, or Brock, as you get called on that show. Thank you, Tyranny, for the 2. Did Roachy's sell his mum's couch and chair missing? No, he didn't. He still has his mum's chair. Is that what we're calling it? He still has his mum's chair.
somber tone, though he was giving a eulogy of being applaud heinous crimes of a TSN founder. Again, you know, what would be the right tone? I mean, I've never had to face anything that.
For sure. Peanut Butter, thank you. We are half the way there with that $20 pledge. Thanks for $2, mate. How many DV t-shirts does Roachy own? I would say 5. I would say 5 Dabbleverse t-shirts. That would be my guess.
And what do you call it? I never had to face this situation. I don't know what my tone would be. So
excuse me, 5 Dabbleverse t-shirts, not a
there
t-shirt.
you go with that. And I'm sending Mr. NJ Ranger the link.
Is it really? Are there like half of them that you just don't like watching, wearing anymore? But yeah.
All right, he's got it.
Better not be including me in that Sam Bibley. I'm not going to be nice to anyone anymore. Hit the not nice button.
I need a summary chat GPT. That's probably not a bad idea. I had to download a transcript to read it to keep going through it.
Friend of the show, have you sent Buckman the link? Maybe he would defend himself. Firstly, he's got his show with Quadfather that they do to stick it to Roachy. And also, the last 2 times he's been on my show, he's complained non-stop about how boring it was afterwards. So I would not want to put him through it, Ken. I would never put him through that ever again. I felt terrible after him asking to do a show with me, and we did it on my channel. He was bored, senseless, and didn't want to do it in the first place. But yeah. 1 second. Sam Bibley, for example, we've got the Orange Puppet and the Final Boss teaming up to bully the Pineapple now. It all comes from letting them be too nice to each other. Well, luckily, Roachy will be doing some gatekeeping later on, I'm sure, for his gatekeeping hour, 5 o'clock Eastern. But yes, there we go.
Right. Shuli may have known in May of 2023. We didn't know until his conviction a day after DabbleCon. That's what we know. And look, did he lie about having talked to ESO before? He did. Did you?
There you go. Could have just ended it like that, right?
But did he lie to cover this up? Or did he lie to just put this past him? I don't know. Did you watch the entire Aussie Guy stream, or at least the entire Dune clip? I did. Thank you, Just Jules, for the $4.99.
Well, that's unbelievable. I'd take it back. I apologize.
I watched the entire thing, and I made notes. Said that, and I'm happy to go through it bit by bit, but I think it's going to be boring, and I'm not going to run the clip.
1 second, Shades. Thank you. What's the point of sending Buck the link? Like you said, you'd have to prove that you're worthy of him listening to you. Has the Pineapple done this? Yeah. So he's outright just shown that he has no respect whatsoever for Aussie Guy. I wouldn't go as far for NJ. I think he's still kind of on the line there. Obviously myself. So yeah, like I wouldn't want him wasting his time. It'd be ridiculous. Let's have a look at what Props has got to say. I feel like most of these streamers don't even enjoy lifting weights. I think you might be right. That's how they talk about topics and each other. You got us. I don't think there's a secret bunch of weightlifters in the Dabbleverse, mate. I think you might have cracked the code. Hit the like button with regards to that. But yeah. It is crazy. He does have notes. You're absolutely right. He does take down notes, which you wouldn't think. But obviously he's trying to help himself with that. So fair play. He does have a computer though. And that does have like notepads on, like that he doesn't have to have physical pieces of paper. But yeah. Anywho. I left this bit in.
SMGD is on another level. All right. I did enough.
Where's C, Rochi? Where's C, mate? Where's C? Carrying me, eh? Eh? Bada bing, bada boom.
Oh, Jesus. I'm only an hour in. This is
where he crashes out.
What a fun night. All right. So there was another... and I don't know how deep in the weeds we want to get, but let me pull up this. See if I can find it. Yeah.
Diablo, no offense taken. This boring argument's getting on my nerves. The 75, 150 don't watch B-list. I wish 150. And B-list, thank you. That's a compliment right there. Shows, no offense, Ekul, are here to be in the weeds of this nonsense. Yeah, I guess the problem is as well, Diablo, there's certain, like, I don't know what kind of show, like, I can only get a certain level of guests, and I enjoy most of the people that I get on. Some not so much, but others, they're just too big time, to kind of waste their time talking to like 85 people on my channel. They don't see the benefit in it. They don't get paid for it, so they're not going to do it. So I can't get a certain caliber of guest that maybe I would want on at times. Also, on the flip side, too many clips, right? Just using all of the big clips. So I'm trying to clip stuff myself, be resourceful, find stuff that people might find interesting that they've not already seen 3-4 times already. That's what we have for our Saturday one. We've got our popular clips on the Saturday show. But yeah, I don't know. I found it interesting. I found it a little bit different. I was okay with it. I was okay with the topic. I think it's the topic for a couple of weeks, then it fucks off, right? But yeah. Anywho, thank you, Cupcake. I hope you had a nice birthday. I think Schmuel told me it was your birthday the other day, so happy birthday, mate. There you go. Pineapple, what do you mean there's no weightlifters in the Dabbleverse? For example, you and I have to lift considerable weight every day. Bada bing, bada boom. Yes, there you go. Thank you very much, Cupcake. Thank you for the $5. Appreciate it. Let me have a quick. Yeah, luckily I'm in a tiny bit better health than you at the moment. Hope you're feeling better, pal. And I hope you're not getting too harassed by what's happening. Something's happening with you and Joey at the moment. He's doxing you. I think there's a little bit of that later as well.
Thanks for the donation, Cupcake. Now let the hooker out of your truck.
Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it. Yes, if you also like letting hookers out for your truck, hit that like button. Thank you very much.
So today there was a post from, or I guess it was yesterday, last night. Again, somebody, this was like one more thing that in this is that.
Get to it.
Dean said that the only way that you could go back and look at super tips and who he used, the TSN used customer information to dox Avarizer to find out on Dookie Soup and pushing this thing about this Stripe. And the deal is on your super tip panel, you can go back and you can just go back as far as.
Again, deliberately missing the point. I think his point was on that you're not being very what's the fucking word? Moralistic? Is that what I fucking mean? It doesn't matter if it's like, no, technically it's not super tip, it's actually stripe. That's not the point. They weren't saying how bad super tip is or how bad stripe was. They're saying that if they were using it to get the details off their customers so they can dox them, that's the bad part. It's not it was through super tip. Technically it's through stripe, so it's actually not that bad. But yes, he obviously said Dookie. Yes, 100%.
You want and see what super tips somebody sent you. And that was another thing that they did on TSN. They just went back and looked.
The lovely Lisa, thank you very much. Thank you for the 5 gifted, Lisa. I appreciate you. That's very sweet of you. I'm saying I don't have a drop for you. I'll get you a drop. I'll get you a nice little drop. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. I do appreciate that.
Oy vey, thanks for the 5 gifted. Time for a buck and suck.
That's appropriate. It's a Buckman buck and suck as well. Perfect. Thank you so much, Lisa. Very sweet of you. And that has not that you can see it, but it's unlocked a little bit of Stephen Dawson as well. So look at that. Look at that. We're flying today. Thank you so much. Very sweet. Very nice. 5 away from it being a full sweep. 10 out of 10, but it'd be 25 out of 25, I guess. But yes, thank you so much.
But somehow going back and looking was nefarious. But in any event, I'll bet you Phil Elmore did a hell of a lot.
It definitely helps him, Rudy. It definitely helps
better
him.
Podcast than I do. That's for sure. Yeah, it ain't gonna happen, Premium. Honestly, I'm like, I'll be like Felicia tonight. The super chats don't start rolling in, but I don't feel like I'm giving you my best effort.
So it's very interesting what he was saying then. Give him the benefit of the doubt. Potentially, he's just having a little laugh with us, having a little joke. But yes, I thought that was a bit of a close one there, Schmuel. A bit of a close one with regards to disrespecting your chat. If we don't hit this, you won't get that. You know what's bonkers? I guess that's kind of what I've got. I've got the reverse with these at the bottom. I say you can get extra. You're already going to get stuff. This is just extra. It's fine. But the one thing I always noticed with Joey, whenever he used to do that, it would have never worked. You tell people they got to do it or else they tend to get their back up and go, well, go fuck yourself. But yeah.
So we'll go. All right. All right. So basically I am I've run out of stuff. Unban Josh Denny fan.
It's a shame you don't have any clips, right, Schmuel? That would save you. You run out of stuff to say because people in the chat were being mean. Supernado, that's the one. Thank you, Nick. That's exactly what I was looking for. But yeah, willfully obtuse was what Connor said, which I wasn't gonna say because I was like, am I gonna somehow mispronounce it? But no, it's fine. I've got it.
I never sent a super tip and never will. Well, okay. It's not like quitting smoking or anything. It's not like it's hard. So not.
I don't get the comparison here. He's not saying he's giving up super tipping. It's not an addiction that he has and he's giving up on it. He's just saying he's never done it. If anything, I think he's kind of arguing maybe for the point against using super tip, which I guess was kind of more on your side than against. But yeah.
Do it. I mean, seriously. So, crash out. Yeah, this is definitely a crash out. Doubtful you don't give yourself enough credit, Schmuel. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is, peanut butter.
You got a lot of attention on that stream, Peanut, didn't you?
So let's just go back. All right. In any event, this is the night we're doing.
You know what I should do? I should add more to these moments because everyone just assumes, yeah, that's just Schmuel. This is just Schmuel in terms of the very awkward, just stutters and massive long gaps in between stuff. But still, if you've got $1.99, you can become a member and you can watch this behind his paywall, by the way.
Oh, wow. Buckman feels that he can hold his precious content hostage for lack of super chats. Yeah, that's what it is. I can hold my precious It's a fuck out of it.
Get the fuck out of here.
Unbanned Josh Denny fan flirting with Deb is a little strange to you, Schmuel. Can you elaborate? No.
Real quick. Did people watch him like? Yes, his chat is very good. To be fair, they are pretty brutal. And what did you do to get so? Right, okay, yeah, I can let you know if you like. So, with the filter, I'm sure there's not a way, but I'm sure there's a way around it where I can get the filters on my system on the video without physically recording it. But at the moment, I've set up my camera and like kind of record it through the screen, which is why it's not as clear. But to be fair, when I was doing it for another clip, I was looking at it and I was going, God, this is really like shitty quality. And then I looked at my screen where it was on Schmuel's stream and it was just shitty quality on his stream. So yeah, either way.
Some questions answer themselves. That's one of them.
That's mean.
Infatuated with Deb. So what side was it? Was he infatuated with Deb, or was Deb assuming that
everyone's assuming a Schmueling
he was knocking at her door? That's kind of what I was wondering. And wait. Doodle, wait. Where is it? Where is it? Oh. So
don't bring that up in this chat, guys. I can tell that someone famous apparently has died via helicopter, but please, it's still too soon.
He was claiming to be broke, taking money from ladies and super chatting with said money. Wow. Oh. No, I think that, well, look, the super chat the super tip thing that happened was several months ago. So I don't know if the money's coming from there. I thought you were implying that he was chatting up these ladies for money. Was that what was going on? And that was interesting. All right.
So yes, last ditch effort to find something to talk about before he just jumps off a cliff with his
I love that
stream.
he keeps saying infatuated with. Was he really? Wait. Deb keeps a very nice home. Only a small part of it is stuff she picked out of Neil's garbage. Sorry. Premium. Freaky freak. It's Andrea and
Latanya?
Deb seem really to be at opposite ends of the spectrum, right? I mean,
so what does he mean by that? Opposite side of the spectrum? One's got a dick, one hasn't? Is that what he's getting at? I'm not too sure. Like, one's LGBTQ plus, one isn't. Is that what he's getting at?
Come on. And Doodle 7508, they were giving him money. That's interesting. So are they suspicious of Dario that he was doing this?
Right. Don't want to talk too much about Dario, but seeing as this is his final clutch on this before he gives up, is it controversial that I don't really think Dario did too much wrong apart from be a mooch and be a bit of a bum? The fact that they went, oh yeah, of course, sweetheart, and sent him money is kind of on them, or is that just victim blaming? Because people are kind of saying it's like a confidence scam and all that stuff, and I was like, doesn't seem like it was, but I get that's why people are annoyed at it. But yes, anyway.
Like turning on the charm to get the ladies, particularly of a...
Sure, but was it a scam is what I'm asking. You know what I mean? Like, did he trick them into it? Were they so dumb and needed such protection that it was him maliciously scamming them? Or was it him like you say, being pathetic, saying, I've got no money, please give me money, please supertip.gg/Ekul, or not. That's kind of what I'm getting at. I don't know if that makes any sense. Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. It's about the right time, Ruru, I think.
A certain type to send him money? Is that what was happening here? Was he flirting with Deb? No could be goat stick for $2.
This is right at the end.
Good stick. Ever wanted to date a black chick? Been there, done that. Thank you, Noga. Appreciate the $2. Nothing terribly exciting. All right, Dario convinced, but yeah, right.
Look, Diablo, Inception.
You don't know how tight I am. So that's not going to happen. All right. I think I'm, to use a term, crashing out. We're probably not going to get much farther, so I think I'll pop out. People are saying Deb is his mom. Hit the like button. Wow. Here's a question. I'll leave this one up for the chat. Do you think Deb cuts her own hair? All right. The first time.
So literally at the end, just any conversation, any topic brought up, instead of ending the stream, he's already said about 15 minutes ago, I've got nothing else to say. I'm done. I'm not doing any more.
Ever asked me out? It was a black girl named Zenit. Did you go? And Dario is greater than Fabio. Thank you, Brock. All right, I'm into the chat thing tonight. Noga be good stick. Are you wearing a tank top? If so, why? Thank you very much for the $2, Noga. And Schmuel, Younger Beagle, Buckman. It was the time, man, and where I grew up.
It was the time. That's why he liked black people back then. It was the time, not now. Whites only now. Back then, it was the time. Jesus Christ. Peanut, thank you very much. I think I've lost count. Thanks for the $12. I appreciate it. Wolf was just hungry. You can't blame him. A wolf is going to wolf, you know. It's just how it happens. But yeah. Let's see.
So there we go. All right, guys. I think I'm out. And whatever.
Shit on everyone's grave who came up with that.
Good point, Robbie. Thank you very much. I think we should go to a little something right now. What do you reckon? Seeing as we got some of these unlocked, I reckon Stephen Dawson is always fun. Let's play a little bit of Stephen Dawson. This is worth hitting the like button for as well. I promise you. Let's have a look.
Ring my bell. You can ring my bell. Ding dong ding. Ring it. Ding dong.
Hi, these are my other DVD collections. This is another one, another DVD collection, this one.
So this is somewhat Doubleverse related because they are trans porn actresses in this. So yes, he is absolutely brilliant.
And this one as well. Way. Thank you very much. That's my other DVD collection that I collect. Hi, you on Musk, I think it is. Stephen here. I
just sending a quick request to Elon Musk on it.
Don't want me and my Twitter friend don't want you to ban Schmuels on Twitter. It is not on. It is wrong. I don't know why you're doing it, and I don't know why you're also banning pornographic stars and his content. That is wrong. You should be banning them on Twitter, you know, because, you know, I'm a Twitter user. I've been using Twitter for such a long time, and I don't want the Schmuels to disappear off there, and I don't want the pornographic content to disappear either, you know, and it stars as well too. It is not fair. It's not fair to Twitter users, including me. I want you to leave them on there. You will do all I say, Elon Musk, okay? You will do all I say. Thank you.
There you go. Beautiful. Thank you, Stephen. I think that's a good message for all of us. Make sure we don't get rid of all of the trans from Twitter, and make sure we leave the pornographic stuff on there as well. Okay? Thank you very much. Exactly, Bo. That's what I was saying. Absolutely. He does porn content. No, he wishes he does porn content for sure. He's my favorite biscuits. He's amazing. I will be getting a lot more of him for next week. Just a tiny bit on that, just because we got more Buckman glory to go over. This is from yesterday's stream. I thought this was brilliant. Panhandler, I gave him a good old C&2, but more importantly, there were a few Schmuel Buckman IT issues that he had. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to catch it, but I've got faith in you. And just clarify, that isn't my volume on this. This is his volume.
Good evening, everyone. It's me. It's Schmuel Buckman. Happy Saturday.
Mr.
I'm glad
Bucko.
everybody's here. And
so he did lose his Thursday episode. He skipped that, which he normally does, which was worrying. I was a bit scared. 2 episodes behind the paywall, and then he missed the Thursday one. But he was back doing his usual Saturday stream.
And Unbashed Josh Denny fan asks if this is a backyard stream, and the answer is no. It will be next week. Back to those bad boys. And let me just put this in and get us on the road here. Interesting night. We're going to talk about it in a few minutes. One presidential candidate threatening one of the dabblers with
Shocking. So this is covering American Cupcake and Joey C, who he had great fun in teasing me for covering Joey C once a week, but now insists on trying to dredge up storylines with him, which is good.
And I have, as they say, receipts. So we're gonna be going over that. Yeah. So look, I do understand that there are some Shuli questions and et cetera, et cetera. And
no Shuli stuff this episode. We're past that now.
And if
Come
we
on.
got time, we'll get to that. But
no, I didn't include it. Don't worry.
Move into something else, which is our friend. And it's amazing, right? So John leaves, and we're left with Joey C. And it's interesting.
So no, incorrect. John leaves, and we've got Grillo, we've got Rob Solback, we've got, who else have we got? We've got Tommy Jordan. He'll be back soon. It's not Joey C. Unfortunately, isn't at his peak. I've got full faith in you, Joey, that you can make a comeback, but at the moment, it's not happening. It is not happening.
Interesting. This whole universe is built around a guy who couldn't take criticism. But I will say about
It's one of Rochi's favorite footballers, Tommy.
John. I don't know that he actually ever threatened anybody. Possibly will. I certainly don't think there was any extortion. But this is going to be amazing. So anyway, let me.
Spoiler alert, it's not amazing. But hit that like button anyway, just in case you're amazed by it.
Let me just rock and roll here, and let's go with some background. All right, as I look at this. So as we all know, Joey C has beefs with everybody, right? Not uncommon. It's Joey. It's Joey's way. I think from most people's point, it's good-natured ribbing. But for some reason, Joey doesn't like good-natured ribbing. Can't explain that one.
Can't be both ways, though, right, Schmuel? There was good-natured ribbing from me and Rochi for 2 years for him, and it drove him absolutely crazy. So I think, unfortunately, you do get a bit of a kickback.
Can't explain a lot. I can't explain a lot about Joey, but let's just rock and roll how we got to where we are. So Joey comes into our universe through the Shuli network, right? He kept calling and begging. He apparently got.
1 second. This is a great point for a friend of show. Patrick's got a passive income now. If you want to help Patrick out, supertip.gg/Ekul. He gets 10% off everything I get donated. Thank you very much.
Shuli's phone number from somebody and then called Shuli. Shuli didn't want to talk to him. Joey, I don't know, persisted enough in emails and texts and other stuff to finally get on Shuli's show. And he had a.
So he's talking about shit that he knows nothing about, that happened years ago, and which has been covered to death by Roach.
Very inauspicious beginning. Shuli was nice to him. The gang was nice to him when he first came on. Joey's big moment up until that point in his life was that.
Shades, is that the, I know it's not this, but like chat roulette or something like that, Tommy? He did that on one stream and it was brilliant. It was genuinely really good. I think that Andrea tried to do a similar thing with Uncle Jack the other day, but it was very good, very interesting. Yes, and his IRL stuff. There you go. Let's be an encouraging fruit. They're the two things that I think Tommy did very well, that people found very entertaining.
He was a caller to Howard Stern's show. And I mean, not only was a caller, he sat around, you know, he and the guy who answered the phone, I don't know, it was Modi or somebody, you know, they chat about bits, and, you know, Joey was giving him ideas for the show. And so, Joey blows that out of the water. And we then get to the point where.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about Schmuel Buckman. No one cares about that stuff. No one cares about it. See me talk about it this Friday.
Joey is then told that he can come on TSN if he sends nudes of his wife to some fake producer. And Joey, in typical Joey fashion, sent dick.
So I'm unsure why he's giving this recap to everyone. Anyone watching it in your show has already heard all of this from Rochi years ago, numerous times, because Rochi brings it up every other week when he was on this channel.
And man,
it's a plan, Tommy. I'm going to be nice to you until you come back and then go at you again. Oh shit, I shouldn't have told him that.
That really fucking, you know, classic Joey. And that's, you know, that's where the Joey story begins. And then we continually get Joey. We hear his stories, his truth, his, I was a great father. You know, I'm recovering.
One thing Joey always said, he wasn't a great father, but he was always there for his kids. So again, there's lots of things that he lies about, but just, you know, be a tiny bit.
I don't do drugs anymore. And then we hear the grifting. We see actually.
What up, my diggler?
The grifting stories during the hurricane when he was grifting money to go out of town, and then he tried to play like he was going out of town.
Yes, please tell me more about this stuff that's been covered to death years ago. Please.
Boss, but I think you will hear me asking if he was a gay man. But he didn't go out of town. He just took the money. Now the person that gave him the money didn't seem to mind, but I think the rest of us were a bit unsurprised by what Joey did. But you know, the big thing about Joey and the thing that we've known is that
yeah, she's a right pain in the arse.
He's a criminal.
Or back.
Right? Like felony conviction. We got to hear the tape of the interview with the FBI, or I shouldn't say FBI, with the feds Thursday on Cupcake's show. Now, my boy Cupcake, has been goofing around with Joey since like day one. Cupcake's like the nicest guy in the world. He just wants to fool. He likes to laugh, and
He likes to fuck with Joey as well, though. If we're being honest, like that's the game, right?
even at Hackamania for the costume contest, he dressed as one Joey C and won the contest going away. Really funny.
Yeah, fucking hilarious. You can't stop laughing, can you?
So there we go with that. And I just I'm a little bit frustrated because I don't know where I don't know where a guy like this comes off. I really don't.
You don't know where an unemployed felon who used to be a meth head comes off. Don't expect much from him. That would be my advice. Don't expect too much from him.
He brags and lies in the same sentence. In 2 minutes of listening to him, he'll contradict himself from one statement to another.
Hit the riveting button, guys. Come on.
He's proud to buy stolen goods. He's got a scheme for everything, whether it's storage wars and a supposed meth find. Everything just kind of everything does it. Joey's.
Well, he has to pretend like he's an expert on Joey C when he just randomly just started wanting to cover him, even though he thought he was too low rent for him to cover. So yes, keeping an eye on those notes. I should keep notes. I should keep notes, but unfortunately, I just rely on the work I've done beforehand to lead on to each other one by one.
Stuff when you start adding it up, the guys.
Well, the great thing about YouTube, is you can always watch it later, pal, if you like. As much as it would hurt people to watch this when there's not such a lovely chat to mess around with. But yeah.
I don't know. He's an inveterate criminal to me. I've numerous lies, not paying 13 grand in rent.
That's a fact, Jack. With regards to everything he said there, you can watch that on nearly any stream that Rochi's been covering. Our good friend Joey C.
And where did that 13 grand go? That's part of that's the mystery to me.
A walk and talk members. Yeah, I did do. Is that okay? All right. Yeah, you can always watch it later. Apart from the stuff that I delete, I guess.
If you didn't pay it, the money was supposedly there. You had the money, but we've never gotten an answer to what that money was used for. We've launched a fake presidential campaign. And when I mean fake in as much as not a single person in the world believes that Joey is going to be elected president or get on a ballot anywhere. And anybody that would vote for him would be a complete lunatic. So aside from his vote, well, I guess I don't even know if he can vote.
Doom doesn't like stream deleters. Well, guess what? When there's videos up on there that you're like, no, I lost connection 3 different times. I don't want it messing up my little timeline. That's what happens. So bad luck, I guess. I should get better internet. That's a good point for my phone. Thank you. Thanks for the constructive criticism.
Right? I don't know if Christine can vote. So I don't know who in his family is going to...
It's okay, just not always. So maybe start over and catch everyone up. That's a good point. Thank you, Doom. I appreciate the constructive criticism. I'll take that on board.
He's going to get to vote. But what he did today really disgusted me. And, fun and games are over. And Joey has reached from petty criminal, stealing money from the Fed.
Still learning, Voca. Still learning.
Lying, perjury, and just a general all-around scummy person, to trying to extort my friend Cupcake, and
Shocking. I'm sure, absolutely shocking. Trying to extort. So I assume getting money out of Cupcake. I assume that's what we're going to find out.
it just blew me away, and I couldn't believe it. And I'm gonna put up some, if I can find them here. No, I can't. Sorry. I'm gonna put up some pictures that were sent today, and let's see what you guys think about them. So
Sure.
this first
This will be
one
good. You ready?
is, well, let's actually.
Oh, I can't hear him. 1 second. Oh,
This is just one of three.
yes, it is just one of three. One of three examples of him changing his scene and not having his microphone connected, unfortunately. So the audience couldn't hear anything. 1 second. Assuming the blue on Schmuel's eye is you blurring out the reflection of the gay porn on his glasses. Exactly. No, so Connor, what I've tried to do, I've not quite worked it out perfectly enough because I couldn't find a good guide, but to try to put the little filter on him, it's a bit tricky without physically recording it. So I'm sure I'll find a way around it. But yeah. Mr. Cupcake, 1 second. He wants me off YouTube, or he says he's going to release my parents' information, add a supposed arrest record that I have. Got you, right. Yes, he is full of threats. I don't know if you remember a little while ago. Not on a deleted stream, but it is behind the paywall. So $2.99 if you want to see that, or wait for a gifted if you're lucky enough to get one. But there was an extortion of Ekul Pineapple as well. I was about to get doxxed, and long story short, he just didn't do it. He just didn't want to do it, or he didn't have the information, apparently.
Post that I have that so Joey's threatening Cupcake, and not only threatening him, he's threatening to expose his family, put his family.
This is bad timing, right, with regards to the whole he's threatening to dox him, because he went on KB show. They were talking about how bad enemies they are, that he's going to kill him, all this stuff, he's going to beat him up, and then they were perfectly fine out there, and then they get back and he's going to dox him. So yeah, bonkers, absolutely bonkers.
Family in harm's would put Cupcake's family in harm's way, dox Cupcake, tickets, and arrest. I guess there's an arrest there somewhere. This is pretty fucking bad stuff. And I just want to let Joey know that when you say, I'm not threatening you, and you threaten in the same sentence, I'm not threatening you, does not protect you, right? And
yeah, Schmuel will fucking get you in trouble, all right? So don't say it.
Extortion is extortion. All it means is you're threatening someone to get what you want, and that's what you're doing here. And this is bullshit, right? And
I like that Schmuel's stepping up, and he's going to be the morality police here. So good work, Schmuel.
I've been told that Joey doxing, if he does Cupcake or anyone, that it will launch holy hell between Sparktopia, Kiwi Farms, Melton's Discord, other
Where did you hear this? Where did you hear that Sparktopia, Kiwi Farms, and Melton's Discord are gonna lose their shit at Joey C? Honestly, bonkers. Like, no offense, Cupcake, I'm sure you're very well liked everywhere, but to that degree,
Discords, Joey's life is going to be a.
Yeah, Rochi, I think you might be right with that, pal. I think you might be correct. I don't know where Schmuel got that from. I don't know. Schmuel, I'm sure you've got your sources, but I didn't see anything about that. Just Jewel, thank you for the $5. It's it's Cupcake Day. Oh, thank you very much. Happy Flag Day, US, and Cupcake Day. USA, USA, USA. Thank you very much, Just Jewel. That is very kind of you. And I get to keep 90% of that, so that's pretty neat as well. Thank you.
Thanks for donating, Just Jules. Hope you enjoyed the entertainment brought to you by a fruit and a guy with a pineapple filter.
Yeah, I told you a while ago I need to update that. Sorry, Jewel. Still stealing Roachy glory on that one. Apologies.
Hell. So, you know, I really don't think that this is a good way to go.
Yeah, you're not covering him talking about it, though, right, Roachy? You're covering, I assume, Joey talking about it.
Joey, but you know, let's talk about
5 o'clock Eastern. Roachy at Roachy888. Let me see if I can load that up.
this for a minute. I guess I don't know if Saturday is happening or not, but good evening, Mr. Panhandler.
What's up, Schmuel? I just jumped on for a couple seconds. One main reason I saw Denny fan was in the chat, and I know he loves when I'm on here, so I wanted to hop on after you sent the link. And 2, did I hear you say that your good friend Cupcake? How many times do you think we streamed together? Say.
Sorry about this, Panhandler. I switched over to you.
50-ish.
Yeah.
I've never heard you mention Cupcake once. In all
There you go. That's better.
That's so interesting. Yeah, no, we're friends. We talk.
That is interesting.
All the time.
Okay.
He's been on stream with me.
Lucky him.
I know. That's exactly what he said. But
I mean,
this is really.
So to clarify, I'm editing this, but I'm not editing it in a way where it looks like, oh, out of nowhere, it's just bad, choppy bits that I had to make sure he hadn't edited his stream yesterday and cut stuff out badly. This is him just putting stuff on the screen with and fucking up his entire thing. So yes.
Than it is anything else.
But what are you so upset about? I mean, Cupcake has wanted to be a guy forever, and he's a extreme try-hard. He's always, even the other day, he was in the MLC chat sniffing around, trying to get the link so he could have this fake fight with Joey. I mean, if you believe...
I must admit, it was funny that it kept moving over to poor old Panhandler. Apologies.
Shit, you're dumber than I thought. And B, if you want to be a guy, getting doxxed is part of the risk you take. What are you so, like, crazy upset about?
This is what we want of a presidential candidate?
I'm not.
You just said no one takes that seriously, and that he isn't a presidential candidate, and it's never going to happen. So, are we supposed to, on one hand, take it seriously, and on the other one not? Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. I've not got it down to a perfect art, I'll be honest. Panhandler is stealing the glory of our good friend Schmuel here.
Not going to entertain.
No, Joey's a piece of shit. This isn't about getting doxxed. This isn't about, putting out Cupcake's employer or whatever. This guy's directly threatening Joey's family, his father, his mother, his ex-wife,
Joey's family,
his kid. Is that the kind of shit that I should be comfortable with getting exposed?
He's threatening Cupcake's family?
Yes.
1 second. Hello, Steve Lee. Not seen you here before. I think that's what I have to say to people, according to Schmuel. All is fair in podcast love and war. There's no rules of engagement. Panhandlers, right? Do you think, weren't people being like really weird about your like divorce a few years ago, Steve Lee? Like, I don't know. Obviously, I didn't follow it, but weren't people going a bit too far with that? But, yeah.
With what? What's Joey gonna do? He can't even walk up the stairs.
He's got all. Did you see the?
No one saw that screenshot you put up because the scene was all fucked up and nobody could hear you, which was probably for the benefit. But
don't tell him this stuff. God damn you! Why would you do such a thing, Mr. Cupcake? Thank you for the 5. Obviously, Panhandler only knows me from the ML Sip from Thursday. Right? He's never seen one of my shows. You're probably right. You might be exactly on the money for him not seeing one of your shows. 1 second. Right, for $2. You think you and Roachy as a team could beat Tojo up? If I had Roachy, yes, yeah, I think so. Tojo, there was a super chat the other day Ryanair asked who would win in a fight between myself and yours in a boxing ring. I said Tojo, and then a few people made a good point that you might foul a few of the tests for it to be a legal fight, so I might win through disqualification. Just to fill you in on it. It's not as random as you would think. But yeah, thank you very much for the $2.
Unless it was my phone, I was looking at it when I was coming upstairs. So it was difficult for me to read the screenshot you put up.
Right, and I did read it.
Okay.
But let's
Yeah, good attitude to have, bet Stevie. But I don't know. It's everyone have their own morals, right? The Tommy Jordan for $2. No chance. There you go. Find out next year, Hackermania, where the Tommy Jordan in a helicopter with Ekul and Rochi.
just for your benefit.
Probably wouldn't fit with me in there as well. Never mind.
And because it was so shitty, let me read it again. And it says,
don't read it again.
no, I want to read it again. I want to read it again. It says, are you able to have a calm, very soft-spoken conversation like you would if you were talking to your father, puts in the father's name, or your son, puts in the son's name, or how you would talk to your ex-wife, puts in her name, or your great mother, puts in her name. I am not, I repeat, threatening you in any way, but I am on to something that I know you don't want a man like me to have as far as your past arrest or
1 second. 2v1 Hackmania boxing match above Las Vegas in the helicopter. Last one in the helicopter wins, Tommy. Last one still in the helicopter
all
wins.
the tickets you have can be very eye-opening. God only knows why you dislike me so much. I tried to be your friend. You want to say the laugh is better than any consequences that you will face. I am a true blue guy. I don't know what that means. That has much respect for family and children. But I promise you.
True blue American, right? I'm sure there's some sort of expression like that. Hit the like button if you love America. Let's see if I can grift a few likes through your patriotism.
If you even try to backpedal on this, I have always told you to go away.
Well, that's awkward. I don't think you have a membership, Kim. Good point. Where's the gifted memberships? Good point, Kim. I didn't even think of that.
Don't mess with me because I have that will help me.
MGD, or if you're Buckman, the lovely MGD. Buckman blew this up and drew attention to it. If you're going to put out fires, do it quietly. Buckman's stock is plummeting lately. Jesus Christ. If MGD's not on his side, I don't know what is going to happen next. But yes, I think Mr. Panhandler makes that exact point, MGD, in a second.
Get the info I need. And I can't read the part of the... do you...
It's also Panhandler, if that makes it better.
You want to talk this out, right? And
I get the gist.
And yeah, and then there's more, right? There you go. I said I want to talk with you. Listen, if you don't stop, I will release all your domestic arrest with your ex-wife. Why you need to be stopped. It gets really bad from here. I put in the text, I am not threatening you.
We do need to get Clearwater Chad back on to do a popcorn only stream. I saw him the other day. Who was it? Was he on MLC or was he on a different one? Just sitting there eating his popcorn. But yeah.
I want to talk with you. You are the dumbest person I have ever known because you think everything is funny. I give you a chance. Only you can fix this. And that gets followed up at the end here.
So again, this isn't me editing it in a way where it's making him look bad. This is genuinely, I promise you, uninterrupted from those bits. Okay? Promise you. Beautiful. Poor old Panhandler stuck again.
Did I lose?
Yes, Mr. Sam Bibley, Rude Dog. That's the one.
Sound? Is that what happens?
No.
Right.
I heard everything.
So this this is not how you handle a beef, bud.
Well, this answers one question. That's
I genuinely had to check several times that it wasn't on my side. I thought I'd somehow cut half of his stream out Honestly. Yeah. Yes, Mr. Sam Bubbly. That's the one. Go follow him at Sam Bubbly.
I know Cupcake drives a box truck. Obviously, he can't get a CDL if he's got all these arrests. So I feel better about that. At least I can thank Joey for that.
Just wishful thinking, easy, I guess. Just wishful thinking.
Did Cupcake ask you to do this? Because nobody watches Cupcake and nobody watches Joey. So even if Joey does all this dirty shit, who's gonna fucking see it? A tree falls, woods, all that stuff. I mean, aren't you making this worse? You get more viewers than those two idiots combined somehow.
If you think Schmuel Buckman makes everything worse, hit the Buckman button for me. If you think he makes everything better, hit the down like that.
I'm not making this worse. NJ Ranger for $1.99. Breaking. Scorpion stings frog. Site's own nature.
So with that is clearly a reference towards Cupcake, right? For trusting Joey C. And then Joey C does what Joey C does, I assume is the point.
Is that a slam at Cupcake or Joey? But I would think Joey.
Really? Why is Panhandler always mad? Good question, Biscuits. I think it's something to do with the fact that he hates himself for hanging around with us losers instead of doing something better. I can only guess.
Yeah, I know. I pulled him down. I realized that
Again, just silence. Schmuel's trying to prevent a Joey C presidency, but why? What's Joey's take on Israel? We will find out after the break, Sam. I've actually got him to call in to give us an answer on that. So yeah, perfect.
I did that. Thanks. Thank you. As the boss coming in, helping me out. Thank you, boss. And so yeah,
So anyway, real quick, the Tommy Jordan new show should be ready in 2 days' time. Just installed acoustic panels. So Tommy, one observation I would have is I don't think your setup was the issue with your show. Now, I'm not giving you advice. I'm just saying, out of all the things you did on your stream, your actual setup was one of the better things. You seem to have quite expensive equipment. You seem to know how to use it most of the time. And it's probably better than 90% of other people's setups here. It's good that you're always improving, but I don't think that was the main issue to work on. But anyway, anywho.
I put the screen shares in another scene, and apparently I don't have a mic in that scene. So what can I tell you? But basically it's a picture of Joey's family.
Cupcake's family.
Cupcake's family. And
all right. I mean, yeah, Joey's. Why this surprises you surprises me. Everyone in this universe is complete garbage. Okay, what are you gonna do?
It was actually a sweet setup for a show. That's a good idea, MM. Sorry, beg your pardon. 1 second. In your opinion, in my opinion, your setup was better than 90% of the setups in Doubleverse? Yes. I think most people would agree with that. You personally think I had issues with your show? Yes, but you might have enjoyed it. Which was better than yours? Yes. Thanks for your advice. Well, I've recently deleted a members only stream, which I'm not supposed to do apparently, but I deleted that because I streamed it 3 different times due to internet issues. So I'm as bad as you now. We're on an even playing field. I deleted them, you deleted yours. So it's all good. I can't go at you anymore.
Do you think you doing this is going to stop Joey from doing whatever he's going to do? I don't think.
Yeah, I do actually. I do actually. American Cupcake for 5. Thank you. I've never been arrested for domestic. And in my life, I've had 3 traffic tickets. Yeah, look, I don't think this is about that. I think it's about he's trying to scare you by he's going to release info on your family, tell us about your kids and your wife, and
I can't believe I just said that out loud. But why don't you have Cupcake on if he's in the chat?
He may come on, dude. Like. All right. Why? I want it, but no, I don't understand why you're not outraged by this.
Get angry at this. Be angry. God damn it. Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, I don't really like Cupcake, so I don't give a shit. And two, nobody would know. To me, nobody watches Joey and nobody watches Cupcake, so nobody would fucking know. Is it dirty of Joey? The family stuff and the children? Yes. I'm not down with that at all. But hasn't Cupcake been fucking with Joey forever? And Joey's finally had enough?
They go back.
I'm more impressed that Joey actually got his shit together and managed to do something almost effectively.
Yeah, he's like Stuttering John. He's got his little mole people. Joey couldn't find this shit out on his own.
I'm not saying that
like Falmer
still
says,
got the information.
I like that Cupcake guy.
Who is Tommy Jordan? The Tommy Jordan is a gentleman who joined the Dabbleverse, I think about 9 months ago, maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit shorter. He came to notoriety in the Dabbleverse through going to Stuttering John's stream, doing live IRL streams, which caught a little bit of attention, which people liked. He had a cheeky, chappy smile. He liked to copy catchphrases that people liked to shout as well with him whilst he said it. It was great. The early days of Tommy Jordan, everyone saw so much potential in this young chap. He then did it again, and he ruined a Stuttering John stand-up show. So he had people pissed off at him at that. He slept through a Vidabbler Live invite, turned up, I think, with 10 minutes left at the end of it. Got kicked off MLC as well, I believe. Had a 10-hour stream where he spent an hour of it, I think, going to the shop to buy a sandwich, and then reacted to Doom doing a clip on him, and has since deleted all of his content. Yeah, I think that about covers who Tommy Jordan is, I believe. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man, but Cupcake's a good egg, and fun, and because I don't necessarily talk about him to you, does that mean that I'm not allowed to be friends with him?
You can be friends with whoever. You can be friends with Jeffrey Dahmer. I don't give a fuck. But you acting like these are good people is insane to me. Just because you share a few fucking DMs with them, you think you're best friends. You don't know these fucking people.
I've hung out. I've hung out.
I'm not going to lie, Lisa, I was just using it to be a little bit of a cunt. But yeah, thank you very much. And I'll throw it out here. There are a lot of people that love Tommy Jordan as well. Okay, so there we go.
With Cupcake.
At Hackamania, so it's like
at Hackamania, there's like
Hackamania
2 or 3. Yeah, but I don't need to meet a guy's family to know that I shouldn't be fucking sending out information on his family, right?
You're not.
Now, I think, Tommy, you'd come across quite well in this. Because, again, from what I've seen from your streams when you don't have, like, the green screen up, I think you've got a pretty good setup. But, yeah, there you go. Maybe everyone in a Dabbleverse should send Doom their setups, and we can see. That would be interesting, because I wonder who has the best setup that you wouldn't expect. Could you imagine if like Pat Dixon has like a top of the range setup, but he's just fucking around with a camera?
You're not doing it. So again, you guys.
I don't know. I think you just.
It's dead, Jeff. It's dead. The jar's dead. But yes, we've had 20 out of 25 gifted memberships today, so that's pretty fucking good. Thank you very much, everyone. And a few of you have hit the like button, so thank you.
Trying to play this role of like, oh, let's shit on this, oh.
I'm not shitting on it.
It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
It is a shitty thing to do, 100%, especially if there's young children. I don't get down with that. I don't get down with doxing in general.
I think he's just trying to take the mantle of the Joey C coverer. And as Doom pointed out earlier, there only ever was one person, and that was Rochi for the Joey C shit, right? I was lucky enough to co-sign on those coattails, right, Rochi, for a while. But yes, Rochi's the autist who can follow everything Joey C and get under his skin.
But my point is, Cupcake has been fucking with Joey forever. Joey's had enough. On top of everybody else who fucks with Joey, and Cupcake was dumb enough to get caught.
But fucks with him how?
I'm not gonna go there. I don't even know the history.
He makes.
Did you say
that?
Provide your proof, panhandler. Don't make assumptions. Oh shit, we're
Makes
back
fun
here.
of them. People make fun of people here all the time. You don't fucking then extort them. That's not the solution. If Joey should go back to Cupcake on stream, but he's not capable of doing that. He's got to resort to this shit.
How's he? They were just. There's a picture of them from last night. So you expect me to believe this shit? They were in the same room last night.
Yeah.
Hey, Connor, that applies to me as well, you son of a bitch. Jesus Christ.
They were because Joey's
now I'm supposed to believe this is real.
Because that's what Cupcake wants. Cupcake thought that he's like.
You know his name, Stephen Dawson. Come on. This is a genuine question. Didn't Cupcake go to Joey's house several times? Several times, my friend. Yeah. Except for you. No, come on, throw it. I'm in there as well. Come on. Or am I too low to even be included? That might be true as well.
Cupcake is in this for the laughs, right? He doesn't hate Joey or whatever, and Joey's a fucking coward. Joey talks a lot of shit, but when he gets in your face, he's all potbelly and smiles. Right? That's the way.
I'm redirecting to him as well, pal. So yep.
This is. They didn't make out. It wasn't like they were hugging each other. They took a picture together. And what were they both supposed to do? They're in a public place. What were they supposed to do?
One second. Steve Lou, Schmuel has certain rules for guys he idolizes and follows, and different rules for the guys he doesn't like or go against the people he idolizes. I think people, Stevie, people would accuse you of the same, right? With like KB and what have you. Like, that's fair. You would agree that they would accuse you of the same thing, right? But I don't know. Mr. Buckman, I think, just does it to be a contrarian. I think. But yeah. Anyway.
I'm not saying they should have fight. They're two old men. I'm saying I'm not taking a picture with somebody I don't like.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's insane. That's why this is all bullshit. You don't have to get in the frame if you don't like the people. That's
right. A cupcake for another $5. People make fun of you half a face, but you don't go around threatening people. Sorry.
No,
you don't go around threatening people's
my
families.
Right, and I should be made.
Fucking good one. Fucking got him. That got him. That tickled old Schmuel.
And I could be doxxed, or I have people send me shit. That's the risk you take when you take the link. You know this, Schmuel. Everybody knows this. That is the risk. That's the shitty part of this universe, or one of the shitty parts of the universe. That's the risk we all take for whatever reason.
Okay, but when we know who's doing it, right?
1 second. Stevie's a funny, level-headed guy. If you don't get it, he's probably operating above your level. Well, I'll stay where I am then, Connor. I'll stay at my level, pal. I'll pipe down. But yeah. 1 second. I'll read his retort, sorry. I've been accused of everything under the sun. I keep it real when it comes to KB. People want to think what they want. I've 100% argued with KB multiple times about multiple things. There you go. Fair enough. Thank you. Never see an old man having a Mars. Ba, ba, ba. There you go. Just for you, MGD.
When we have the person who's being the scumbag and we shouldn't call him out. Should I have just ignored the whole thing and said, hey, it's just Joey?
If you didn't put all this information out, was Cupcake to talk about it? Like, that's why you should have him on. Like, who would know? I do. I'm with you that I believe that Joey's just threatening, that Joey's not going to do this shitty stuff. I could be totally wrong, but I don't see him sending out pictures of Cupcake's children or whatever. Like, I don't.
Yeah, I think Cupcake explained earlier that wasn't even the case. Just threatening, I think, his parents and his criminal record, which he said he doesn't have. So I guess it's just his parents, right?
Getting that low. Do you?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Send me your PayPal, Bibley. No, wait.
Wouldn't be a
You're a clipper. Never mind. Good point, Sam. Never mind.
Surprise to me at all. He would get this low. And then the problem is, there's one thing about getting doxxed among us people, right? Like, that's one thing. But who knows what Joey's capable of? And we are talking about a guy who's been to federal prison. Who knows what he does with this information?
Or lying about FEMA money. It's not like he's some high-level mafia boss.
That's the reason why it's such a problem. He's an idiot. He's an idiot.
I think this is why people, as much as you might pretend, this is why you all love Panhandler. Just his calm retort to Buckman, where he's like, "You're fucking wrong."
As ever.
because he's an idiot. And you don't, that's the thing, is in the hand. This is like putting a gun in a child's hands.
Okay, I'm going to say this as simply as I can. Streisand effect. You guys are, nobody in this universe besides the 2 to 17 people that watch Joey and Cupcake would even know this is going on unless you did this stream.
You know, it seemed to be popular on.
Jesus fucking Christ. Whenever you watch Schmuel, just zoom out and imagine your own granddad with a StreamYard account and podcasting equipment. It's an incredible reality check. It's embarrassing enough when I have to kind of tell family members I do this shit, right? Maybe don't mention the pineapple gimmick, but it's awkward enough kind of going as a like 36-year-old man, 37, how old am I? 36-year-old man, saying this is what I'm doing. You do kind of have to kind of go, it's a hobby, you know, it's fine. It's just something to keep me busy. And I guess it's the same for Buckman, but yeah, it is interesting, especially as it is just a hobby as well. But yeah, I guess there's no age limit on it.
On the Twitter today, and this is Mr. Cupcake's birthday, as a matter of fact. So happy birthday, Cupcake! Nice to wake up to this shit, huh?
One sec.
You're 21 and a man and celebrating your birthday. Get fucked. That's ridiculous.
Well, he's not celebrating it. I'm just wishing him a happy.
Diablo, have you ever explained to someone Dabbleverse shit? Have you ever tried? I remember, like, my wife, zero interest, yeah, so zero interest whatsoever. And there's a few times where I've kind of been like, no, like, it's really fucking funny. Let me just tell you. And just like the dead eyes when you're trying to explain it, you're kind of like, never mind. It was funny. I promise you. It was hilarious.
Birthday. Is that a problem?
A little bit. It's a little gay.
You know? That was fun.
1 second. He's just going to wrap it up. 1 sec. Buckman saying that Joey AC beef is all over X. I changed it for you, kind of. Grandpa had no idea what an algorithm is. Yeah, it's just popping up on your stuff because that's the shit that you read. But yeah, absolutely bonkers. I don't think they did. Younger Vibes, I think they forgot. Hit that like button or tap like, as Younger Vibes said. Thank you for the reminder. Appreciate it. If we get to 50, that'd be pretty cool. I'd appreciate that. Thank you very much, guys. Where this is literally finishing now. I reckon we could play maybe a little bit of Sam Bibley just to chill until Rochi starts. What do you reckon? We down with that? If not, you can pop off and watch some other shit, I guess.
Somebody said I'm mad at Joey because I think he's beneath me. No, I'm mad at Joey for a bunch of other reasons. But there we go. American Cupcake, you're watching YouTube while driving a truck on the highway and chatting.
You snitch, Sam.
Send super chats, and I don't know. I listen to YouTube all the time in my car when I'm driving. So, Piper Rate, this is about Granny. They are clout chasing your stream now. Bunch of fucking losers. Really, if you're clout chasing me, you're really pathetic because there's no clout.
It goes full circle, Buckman. It goes full circle with the clout chasing pal. Muted Growl, I hide this universe from my wife like a shameful fetch. Honestly, the first time we kind of spoke about it when I was trying to explain, she went, so you and Rochi bully a retarded 60-year-old Italian guy. And I was like, yeah, kind of. And she's like, okay, yeah, I'm not interested. I was like, okay, fair enough. That's absolutely fine. Yes, Nicholas. Yes, that is shameful. Absolutely shameful. Panhandler. Oh, there you go. Maybe you should let him know. Let him know then, Panhandler. Might be good for you. Knock some sense into you. Yeah.
Not here to ever have been had. All right. Oh, wait. I know I got to do something here. Hold, please. 1 second.
Again, I didn't fuck with that.
All right. Oh, this is interesting. I wanted to see. Let me just see something. And listen, thanks guys for being here tonight. It was great, and
was it?
I enjoyed it. I just want to see something, and if you stick with me for 30 seconds, we'll have fun doing it. And Da, 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 da. All right. Good night, my friends.
Beautiful work, Schmuel. Thank you so much, Schmuel Buckman, for the hard work you've put in over the last week and a half. For that, that's beautiful. We all enjoyed your work. Don't put it behind the paywall, and don't delete it like me either. Learn from the mistakes fruits make. Okay, keep it up. I will keep deleting my members only though, because it clogs up my stuff and people would never rewatch it. So yeah. Anywho, don't worry, it's fine. I'm sure I'll do another pub walk and talk and someone can grab that and sniff it and take it. But yes. 1 second. Vokestein, riveting. It was horrendous, as was the first time. Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely true. So what I think we should do, as much as I like no, I like Joe Burrow more than Sam Bibley. Sam Bibley is overrated, I think. Let's play. I'm sorry, Sam, I'm joking. Let's play a little bit of the toe losing. I enjoy that. I watch no steel toe whatsoever, apart from Stallion, apart from so far as where he misses the goal. And I just think it's brilliant. I would say if Johnny Crutches is out there or anyone can reach him, I have an offer for him, $100 per week. To not do that show anymore and to do my show instead. Hit me up. I've already reached out. I'm not joking. $100 every week. So there we go. Let's see if you're up for it, pal.
When he's bringing out the lightsaber.
I'll be straight with you guys.
So we're going to watch this just whilst we wait for Ochi. Yeah? Cool.
I do not see Oz getting a bonus today. We're 110 short from yesterday. We took an L yesterday. Today's not exactly in the...
And it won't be only for 1 week as well. It will be for as long as he wants to do it. We are trying to offer you a way out. He clearly doesn't want you on his show, and you clearly need that money. So here's an option for you if you would like it. But yeah. Tommy, no one likes my show anyway, remember? Stick to it. Stick to the narrative, Tommy. You can't switch. You've got to keep to it. Yeah, your show sucks anyway, Ekul. You definitely should have him on. That would match your show anyway, okay? But yeah, perfect.
I mean, it's only been 5 minutes, but we're not lighting the world on fire here. I want to get a win for the goal.
Unfortunately, you can't rewind it. Oh, yeah. No, you can rewind it to find out.
I'm really not thinking. I don't think we're going to go anywhere with that 110. To me, hit today, I'm okie dokie. All right. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit follow, do a little Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Let's watch some black people. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit follow. Thank you guys very much for being here. Let's run it up. Let's run up a big number today.
Yes, let's run up a big number today. We've done great. We've hit 20 memberships. That's pretty fucking good. If we hit 25, that'd be good. But I think it'd be funny if me and Toad both miss it. So let's keep.
Zen Man with another gifted membership. All right, here you go. That's 5.
Lana.
7 memberships from 500.
Who you can see chugging.
Coltrane gifting a membership. Thank you very much.
We're men with half boners. We're able to shoot. Yes.
I'm trying to keep up. Main Vein, thank you for the $10. Guys, it was not supposed to be this way.
Golden shower. Golden shower. Facts. Drink from the bowl. Drink from the golden shower.
I needed that water anyway.
Chug. Drink from the bowl. Drink from the golden shower.
Thank.
I love that bit. I think it's great. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. It's brilliant. 5 I was going to buy the 5. Damn, man. Hate when that happens. Always happens, man. Jesus Christ. So close.
Thank you guys so much. I really wish that wouldn't have come at the
He's tapped out Younger Vibes. I don't
time it did, but hey, we missed yesterday, so we can't be choosy, right? Radman Racing with a gifted membership. That's 2 golden showers. We've got a double golden shower this morning.
Mike's porn star girlfriend, who you can see.
Keep it going. I'll finish my Nazi thought in a second. I want to talk about Obergruppen and Führer Smith because I feel sympathy toward the man.
So weird. It's always the same kind of people as well written, isn't it? It's insane. They're always so close to it. So close.
But we have another golden shower on the show today. Unlimited golden showers.
Golden shower. Golden shower. Facts. Drink from the bowl. Drink from the golden shower. Golden shower. Chug. Drink from the bowl. Drink from the golden.
Hit like, hit subscribe, hit follow, and keep throwing.
I can see why it works. That's hypnotizing.
In these 5s and these 10s. All right, guys, 2:30 away from today. You guys are doing great. You guys are doing great. You guys are so pretty and wonderful and amazing and shitty and gay.
Yeah, you can calm down. I'm here now. So.
I love you. Get that goal down. I've got really bad news for you, though.
Oh, all right.
Terrible news. We are only, I think, 6 likes away from hitting 50. So if 6 of you have a like in you, hit that like button. If you don't, then just type in the chat like an end towel or something, I guess.
Ain't going to be no bonus today, buddy. I mean, it's a long shot.
Sure.
We're 110 short from yesterday. Yeah. So that perfect week, probably not happening, which means, so if we knock today out,
yeah,
and then we go over by 110, then you take half. You know what? Today, since it's 110 short, Oz will take 100%.
Damn.
Of whatever's over, but it might end up being 100% of nothing. Continue throwing money at the toe. We have we're not going to have a perfect week this week.
Thank you, Lisa.
It would take a miracle. We're 110 short from yesterday. We're a long ways away from Oz's bonus, but if we could hit today, I'd be really, really thrilled. I really would. Let's bang it out today. Let's get a win. Hey, guys, in the next 20 minutes, let's get it under 200 so I feel like we've got a shot today. It's been a rough one. We're 110 short for the week. Probably not doing any Oz bonuses today, but I know the economy's tough and things are shitty for people. If you can...
Yeah, economy's bad, so just don't donate anymore, I guess. I guess that's the lesson.
Throw a couple bucks the toes way, please and thank you. Oh, in 8 minutes, we're about to fall behind. We're already behind 110 for the week. Please, guys.
The economy's bad. You've already explained.
Knock out the goal today. Let's. I'm not saying you got to knock out the 110. Let's just knock
out 100. Leave the 10 to someone else.
Let's notch a win for the toe. Hey, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. We're 3 minutes away from falling.
He's an idiot that he doesn't just steal that from So Far Joe Burrow and just play that every time. So he does it. It sounds better than when he does it himself, and it will save him having to
behind again. Guys, let's get a win today. Yesterday was not a good day for the toe. We would appreciate it if you'd help us out. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Rumble Rants, and memberships. All the links. Are in the chat. Help us out. Guys, we are 190 away from a W. Get us down to 100 by 9:30 in the next 40 minutes or so. Everybody chip in. All the links are in the chat. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, and Rumble Rants. Guys, $80 in the next 30 minutes. Let's rally. Let's do it. How about a
1 second. Peanut, can you send that other $8 to Steel Toe and say hi from me going forward?
Nice, big, fat, sloppy red boy. All right, we're 10 minutes away from falling behind. I would appreciate dropping in a couple of bucks. 175 away from a win. We're already 110 down for the week. This is looking like a rough one. Understand we're getting our fucking ass kicked today. And we're getting our ass kicked this week. Like yesterday and today, we've been eating shit, but we need to make some cash here, guys. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. We've officially fallen behind for today. What a fucking baby I am. Start throwing in those dollars. We need to be rescued because right now we're already behind for the week. We're just running.
Wait, everyone can accept money? Shit. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, Teddy, give me your details. I'll send you some money.
Running up a fucking tab, my friends. We've done nothing over $10. 45 minutes left in today's disaster of a show. Well, not disaster quality-wise, just disaster monetarily, which ultimately is what my host slutty ass cares about. Get generous. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Rumble Rants.
Wait, does he just read dad jokes? Is that what that other guy is?
And gifted memberships. Do what you can. Oh God, our numbers have completely.
Recycling, yes, you can recycle memberships if you've ever been gifted one. I've heard that's what people can do, right? I think that's a thing. Hefe, thank you, buddy. Did you really have a cup of chamomile tea today? No, it's a builder's brew, mate. It's a normal cup of tea. It wasn't chamomile. That's for fags. It was a cup of tea, and I had a couple of bickies with it, or cookies, as you fruits would call it. Thank you, Hefe.
Thanks for the donation, Jeff Closer. 2 sugars and plenty of milk for mine. Thanks, pal.
Appreciate it, mate. So, yeah. Yeah, no, not Gatey. Jesus Christ. Not JT. Gatey. Jesus.
Gonna shit today. King Kong Dong says, so angry today. Yeah, I am. Yes. I'm sick. I'm failing. 170 away from today.
Yep.
110 short from yesterday.
$20. We haven't had any of those yet. You got to get yourself one of these.
We're at the point where we need Red Boys to even have a chance.
Is that a book that he sells? Can someone tell me? Because I didn't realize it's first time around. He's just showing this book every so often. And I was like, is he just that bored that he's going through a book of jokes? Is he doing it for content? Or is he actually, that's why he's there to sell the book? But yeah. Gatey is what I call him, Connor. That's what I call him, bud.
Throw a couple bucks in. So throw in your memberships, throw in whatever. Let's fucking go. All right, that puts us 130 away. 100 memberships away from 600. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, and Rumble Rants. No, we have a money problem. We need to throw in Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chat.
Shut up. Thank you for the $5 on supertip.gg/Ekul. I forgot we even had Supertip. Thank you so much, Young Old Vibes.
I want my puppy shorts, and I want them now. Don't make me crack you over the head with a billy club like Gotti did before he died of syphilis.
Right, Young Old Vibes. You listen here and you listen now, all right? You will get your puppy shorts when I get another 5 gifted memberships. No, yes, of course I will do some puppy clips. I'll do them this week. I promise.
Thanks for the donation, Young Old Vibes. You want a puppy picker video? Double it up.
Sofo Joe Bo. Come on, pay attention.
Rumble Rants. We're 130 away, and it's time for our first rally segment. And what's really great is we're going a half hour over today, so I get to do 2 of these rally segments and take an L. What song do you want first? You want Hiles? All right, this is, here we go. All right, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Fire up the light. Let's make some money.
Right, so just for clarity, so he didn't get his channel fucked up again. Replace Aaron to anti-Semitic song/video. Mr. Blue Sky, annoying music. Kettle, don't be calling that Kettle. Whatever you do.
Throw in a couple of bucks. We are 130 bucks away from a loss. We were down 110 yesterday. Do what you can. Support the show any way you can. We need to make money. All the links are in the chat. 100 memberships from 600. We need your generosity. This is a bad week for the toe. Let's go. Well, this song ain't working. Headed 30 away from this one.
Should I be playing racist songs to get more likes and more money? Is that what I've been doing wrong? Jesus Christ. All right, Steel Toe. You've won me round. You win this round.
Let's go! Who's got the rally? Who's playing hero ball today? Who's got a win for the toe?
I'll give it a go, Volkstein. I'll give it a go.
We did not get close enough during the show. We're gonna need the 2 rally segments. Get us close on this one, and maybe we can do something. Come on now. Okay, we're never playing this song again. I'm kind of over it too, to be honest. Yeah, this sucks. I'm over this gimmick. It was funny the first time. Get it? It's Hitler, you guys. I said.
No, it's not. It's Daffy Duck. What are you on about?
Song. And, that's a good song. It's fair. It's a good song. All right. One more. Let's go. You know what? I still like this one. I love you, Bish. Is still a good track. All right, guys. 120.
10 10 minutes till we get redirected to Rochi. He better be fucking ready or I'm going to fucking be...
5 away from a win. This is the last one of this, what do you call it? This rally segment. See if we can do a little something extra here. Stream
He reminds you of Mr. Z.
Labs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. 125 away. Your generosity is appreciated. So what is this, 235 total for a loss this week? Yikes. Yikes.
See you later, Lisa. Take care, mate. Bye. Hit that like.
Hey, I'm ready to rally. I'm just kind of waiting. There's no rally. I mean, how am I supposed to cheer up and rally if there's no rally? I don't know what to do.
If you guys don't rally, he's not able to rally. Duh. Fucking idiots.
What am I supposed to do? I'm sicker than shit. And we took it in the ass the second half of the week. It's definitely not working. Let's do this. We need to get done.
Now, that's an interesting question. I always think that is fascinating, Peanut, with the distinction between, is it a job? Is it a part-time job? Is it a hobby? Yeah, because this, for me, is definitely a hobby. It pays fairly well because I've got a lot of generous people, but for what it is, you know what I mean? But how much does he earn? So he has his goal, right? How much is his goal every day? $200? 200? Is it 200 per stream? But then how much of that does he get? Like 120? If he hits that, in air quotes, which he doesn't. So what's that? 240 he gets per day? But he only streams, 4 days? It can't be a great income. What's at best 60 grand? Like, that's probably being generous, do you think? 60 grand? He gets a lot of those PayPal ones. The PayPal ones slip in, you know. I'm sure we all miss all of those. But yeah, if I had 5 minutes left to live, I'd tune into Steel Goal Mist. Yes, they're brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And if for whatever reason you're not following So Far Joe Burrow, make sure you do it. Goes to Mr. P. Thanks for the 199. Jimi Hendrix Anthem. So he's advised me he's been a little bit drunk today, which is great. I'm glad you're having fun. Good to see you in here. Jimi Hendrix. Jeff, Heather, you will vouch for me. I do not like decent music from the 70s and 80s.
Thanks for donating the ghost of Mr. P. You're a bit scary, so I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah, I stand by that. Thank you very much, pal. Appreciate it. Very kind of you. And then let's finish the sofa.
Rally. We need to be done with this rally shit. We suck. We're not doing well, so let's just do a little bit of this. And then we'll keep going with the show. Let's go! 120.
As much as we try, Jeff, right? We try our best.
5 away from a win for the toe. Let's go! Big support, big energy. Let's do it. See, now I can yell.
I like the Ed Sheeran version of that, Lisa, if that helps. I don't think anyone will give me any credit for that. That would be the high end. Okay. Before YouTube and the government get their cut. No. Yeah, the government say we would have to pay his taxes on that. What do you reckon? Closer to 50 then? 50 potentially? Yeah. Big grift. Yeah, that's what that's what I don't have. I don't have that spur. I have the it's kind of fizzling out a bit. I should stop pestering people. That's my energy. I'm like, give me the money back then. All right, send me your PayPal details. I guess I have to send it. I'm sorry, Roo. You know I'm terrible anyway. Isn't that not why you're here? Jesus Christ. Hit the like button out of pure anger and rage.
Like a retard and still lose. Let's go! Fun 4.5-hour show ruined by the hack who yells too much about money. Let's go! All right, let's just keep.
Just an FYI, we were 4 gifted memberships away from our goal. So, Steel Toe, do not feel ashamed. It happens to the best of us. And my eyes are all blurry. So
on the show. This is embarrassing and I suck. Could you hit the light, please? Yep. We could have done better today. We could have done better.
Joe Burrow, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Great work, pal. Thank you. DJ Rob, you stupid idiot. Member for 9 months. Your milestone message, gifted 4 memberships. Thank you very much, DJ. Ah, man. I fucking fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. Yes, do use your milestone messages up now because I don't get paid anything for those. So let's get them out of the way. 1 second. I saved English brothers on the battlefield. Fuck you. Thank you for your service, goes to Mr. P. I'm sure they very much appreciated your assistance there. I am of a generation that doesn't really like to give back anything in terms of to the country, unfortunately. The one thing I do like most about you Americans is that you're still patriotic. It's something that I think we could all benefit from. So yeah, perfect. Yes, here you go. It's not amazing money, but a hustler could survive on 60k. Not with kids to pay for, right, though, Peanut? I think I got to agree with that where it kind of makes it a bit dirty. But yes, if you're living by yourself, 60 grand you're not going to live the high life. But again, what are you doing? You're not driving to work every day. At most, maintenance, I guess, for like a new computer every other year, maybe, new stuff you set up every 6 months, maybe. So fair play, you'd have to spend a bit of it. But nothing crazy. But the one reason you could never really do this, I couldn't even, is because it's the kindness of strangers, right? You got your hand out, you're busking, and there's a day you could go busking and get 0, and that could turn into a week, that could turn into a month. So yeah, you can't pay your mortgage on maybes, right? Diablo Sandwich, thanks for being a member for 6 months. Your milestone message, hit that like button. That's a good fucking idea, Diablo. Thank you very much, pal. Appreciate it. Appreciate you all. I think I can move us over now. Yes, I believe I can. Right, we are going over to Rochi. Maybe you'll see me there. So yes, thank you very much, guys. You've been amazing. Thanks to some of the faces that aren't normally here for hanging around as well. That's pretty cool. Right, see you later. And I will be back on my walk and talks, obviously, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 12 o'clock Eastern for those who have upgraded for the extra $2. Thank you. But for the rest of the year, it'll be this Friday, 2 o'clock Eastern. Take care, guys. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ekul Chamber Live. Streaming in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the chat, so come on, let's vibe to the dabble around the corner. The boys say they want some monster. But I really don't want a queer bust like I had last week. I must stay deep, cause free chat is cheap. I like young old vibes, Annie, Tiger, Lily, and Diva. And as I continue, they getting sweeter. So what can I do? I really beg super tips, my lord. To me, grifting is like a sport. Anything juicy, it's all good. Let me review it. Please set in the tea and crumpet. A little bit of Joey in my life, a little bit of karmic by my side, a little bit of Gino, all I need, a little bit of steel toes, what I see, a little bit of KB in the sun, a little bit of Enlo all night long, a little bit of Bedabla, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your stand. Ekul Chamber Live. Stream up and down and move it all around. Shake your filter to the sound. Put your hands on the ground. Take 1 step left and 1 step right. 1 to the sub and 1 to the like. Dox your friends once and dox your foes twice. And if it looks like this, then you're doxing it right. A little bit of Joey in my life, a little bit of karmic by my side, a little bit of Gino, all I need, a little bit of steel toes, what I see.